Intro time, D. Who is it? It's your turn.
Bro, I hate this intro. Go, I can't.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, first you gotta admit you're a
I
little
thought of anything.
Oh, now what was the one I used last time?
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Yeah, welcome to Flip the Vibe. What is it?
Don't know. It's recorded, bro. What is it?
Fuck you, man. Well, you should know. We got number one fan.
We just have to record it, so every time we can just play, insert that in there,
insert
it's an intro, and then bang.
Nah, I feel like us fucking up the intro is like.
It's half of our struggle.
This should be like a baseball like superstition from now on, just fucking up the fucking intro every week. Anyway, welcome to Flip the Vibe, episode 8. We think. This is the episode. Sorry, this is the podcast. All right, start again. We're gonna have some outtakes this week. Outtakes are back, Shamo. All right, yo, welcome to Flip the Vibe. I'm Nawal. This is Duane. Oh, sorry, I just jumped over you. All right, one more time. What's good? It's Flip the Vibe. I'm Nawal.
I'm Duane.
And this is
Pete.
Peace here. And yeah, welcome to Flip the Vibe, the podcast where we look and listen and learn. Well, try to learn. Or we waste, we avoid, and we slouch. One of the two, maybe both. That's the episode, or that's the ting. That's dead. I can't be asked to do this no more, man. This fucking intro, bro. Peace, right? We seem to
I'll just clip last week, soon. I'll just clip last week.
Classic, no. Alright then.
What did you say? Do you remember it?
It's something about we watch and listen and change or something like that, or learn or whatever.
To be fair, one of my favourite podcasts has a fucking chaos intro every time, where they kind of take up half an hour to get to the intro sometimes. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm happy with the chaos intro. That's kind of what we do until we really get it. But yeah. Okay, so at the end of the last episode, we said we were going to be looking at Frank Ocean's Chanel. I actually listened to it, you know.
Sick, isn't it?
It's hard still, like it's I'm still digesting it. It's too many, like I know I missed like half of them, but
that is the gateway drug to Frank Ocean. That tune.
Yeah, that tune is druggy. It's druggy still. But yeah. But we're scrapping that because man like P.
Special guest.
Yeah, the unofficial third member, the official third member.
Gold member.
Oh shit. Yeah, P's up in a place. Well gone, P. What's good?
All good. Enjoying this lovely, relaxing Sunday.
Yes. I didn't have. I was on time, probably because of P.
Yeah, I was gonna say you brought someone else.
Actually, I was early. Man's early still. But yeah. Flipping. What's been going on, lads? I'll start with you, D. Well, go on, man. What's been cracking? Just eat, sleep, work, repeat.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I'm losing my motivation at the gym. I've only been once this week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't say nothing, bro. I
it's
can't remember the
week
last
10
time I
and
worked
it,
out.
That's probably just getting boring now, so I just need to sort myself out, innit?
It does get boring after a bit.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
After you lost the initial weight, innit, it's fucking... You don't see more coming off, innit, because it's harder, innit, so it's just getting less exciting.
Yeah. No, man, keep at it though.
Yeah, it's just once you get to your point, like I'm about, what am I now, 11 months? And I'd say after the 4, I think that's when it's really started to noticeable difference.
Yeah.
And then once you see your first noticeable real difference, that gives you an encouragement to keep going back on it.
What do you do, 3 times a week?
Yeah. So push-pull legs and then kickboxing on the other 2 days.
Smashing it.
I need to get back on something, bro. Like, honestly.
You killed it in lockdown, innit?
Yeah, I smashed it like a whole year. Absolutely smashed it every single day.
Was it like the home workout or something?
Yeah. I just can't get the motivation no more, bro. I don't know. Maybe once I've got a new place and I've got a bit more space, then I'll probably get back on it. But I feel a bit shitty for not doing it for so long still. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but it's easy, innit? I saw this thing, once you let yourself not do it for 3 days, the laziness just sets in.
Yeah. I just need to throw myself back on it.
Procrastinate.
My problem is I only do it in the morning, innit? Like, I won't do it in the afternoon, but once I've eaten, I'm done in it. I'm not working out after I've eaten anything, innit? So I have to do it like first. I know it's a weird statement, but yeah. I'm listening. I know, so once I've eaten, I'm not going to work out because my stomach's just, I don't know.
A lot of people try and fast it.
Well, you eat at fucking 11:30 at night anyway,
I mean breakfast though, that's what I was like, yeah, breakfast, bro. Like I'm not doing it, you get me? I'm not doing it. So yeah, I need to get mine in the morning. Then I have my breakfast, get through my day, all that kind of thing. But yeah, I need to start doing it. I work from home Wednesday, so I need to just start throwing it in on a Wednesday. But I like to start from the Monday. I don't know, you know me, innit? Like I like to do certain things a certain way, even though it don't work. I'm just gonna have to take me a couple of weeks to change my ways and get back on it.
Everyone does that. But if you go to gym on a Monday, just follow the pretenders. Man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is the best week. Get off my machine.
Oh shit. But yeah, so fucking trying to think if I've done anything. Nah, man, I've just been working. Obviously, people know kids are going back next week.
Yay.
But yeah, I was talking to Chin about this. Kids are going back, but why have they just started kicking off all this concrete? Have you seen it?
No.
All this air filtered.
Have you seen this?
So Chin told me about this about a year ago, and it's like, yo, in schools and that, in the 60s, they put this like aerated concrete up in it, and it's a short-term fix, and it basically looks like concrete but aero, and it's got air bubble, it's cheaper. And now they're going back next week, it's all over the news that yo, the roof might cave in and blah blah blah. And then this geezer on the news had a hammer and he showed you the difference. He just tapped this concrete and it just obliterated, and he was whacking like normal concrete, and it was just like,
so like all the schools are gonna have to get rebuilt and shit.
But it's like loads of buildings that were built in the 60s or something.
It's like 120 schools or something like that. There's a few in the West Mids.
But then, is it surprising? Like all these schools had lead pipes, lead paint, and asbestos. You get
I
me?
said to Mum, this is just asbestos, the new version.
2.0.
Yeah. Don't talk to us about asbestos, man. You're working fucking maintenance of facilities, brother. Asbestos is the bane of your fucking existence, brother. Yeah, you can't like imagine you want to go fix something, brother. You can't get no one to go until you've got someone to go in and do a full survey, even though it's been surveyed a year ago.
Apparently, because in my living room, you know about that fucking, I don't know what it's called, that shit on the roof.
Yeah.
I wanted to get it removed, innit? But they were like, oh, you need to test it for asbestos.
Really?
I'm like, yo, but this house was built in 1999 and they outlawed it like 3 years before. And they were like, nah, they were still sneaking it in for like 5 years.
You know they were with that.
Now that I work in health and safety, I know say that's true. But yeah, can't you just plaster over it?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
It's about not breaking it, and that's where it becomes dangerous because you inhale it then.
It's right in this room. This one's newly built in it. This is a Gary conversion, so
it's safe. It's safe.
More than likely, not building in cancer fucking particles.
Trust me, fuck mate.
We would have got it from schools we went to anyway. I thought.
Fucking yeah, that's mad. But yes, kids going back. I think that's the most exciting thing. You know, it's not even exciting. It's not even that deep. The kids going back in it.
Yeah.
She's been in like play scheme anyway, so it's like same difference to me.
For me, you'd think it'll be worse for traffic because I have to use the motorway.
Yeah.
Fucking all the holiday makers just roaming up the motorway.
I think the most exciting thing I done this week, I saw Blue Beetle yesterday. Still.
Any good?
Bro, I'm saying dead. Is it dead?
No, it's alright still.
You like all the shit.
I love you too, dude.
Oh, we don't agree. Let me phrase it as we don't agree on the comic book films.
Nah, this is what it is. I know Marvel better than I know DC, so I can go watch DC and not be pissed off. Secondly, DC, they changed their universes, like they've rebooted their universe week. 3 times in the last 5 years or something like that, so 10 years maybe. So there's 5 stories to run from. But the one thing I'll say is that like it's more like when you say like obviously they're Mexican and that in it. When I say the emphasis on family was so hard, I expected fucking trust me, bro. I expected man to pull up at the end. You need a ride, Blue. It's with family.
But it's from Cobra Kai, isn't it? Like
yeah.
I can't
It's that guy.
I was going to say Miguel in Cobra Kai. I can't remember what his actual name is.
But then maybe that's a good thing. Like, you know, Dr. Cox says like if someone does the role so well that you only know them by their role names, they must be doing a fairly good job in it.
Yeah.
Or it could be a case of I haven't seen him in anything else.
Yeah. But Blue Beetle was.
Are you watching that? But you haven't seen Spider-Man 2 yet?
I haven't told you I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it, man.
Kind of dead, isn't it?
Nah, I liked it still.
Don't you think it's just too much build-up for the next film?
It is like a lot of build. It is verging on like.
It's like the prelogue. The whole film is a prelogue for the next film.
Now when you look at it as a trilogy, the pacing is mad like Lord of the Rings or something like that. The first one seems like its own film, And the next one, it is just the build up for the big fight at the end.
But tell me, and I kept watching it.
Tell
I was
me.
watching the film and looking at my watch like, yo, how long is this film? Literally nothing's
Nothing's happened.
And then at the end, it was like, oh yeah, for the next one.
Oh shit! No, I like the whole, because I didn't even think that like he's not meant to be in it. He's the anomaly.
Yeah.
You don't really think about Miles like that, but it's shit spoilers. But yeah, it is what it is. It's out of cinemas now. I'm gonna allow
late
it.
to the game anyway, so you're
yeah, I know I was
so
quite late to the game.
Spoiler.
Yeah, but now Blue Beetle was alright. It was alright.
The art style was alright in it as well.
What the Spider-Man?
They changed it up a bit.
Yeah, it was kind of sick still. Reminds me of I saw the Ninja Turtles last week as well, or 2 weeks ago. No, last week. I saw that Ninja Turtles film.
Good,
It was, you see what, the film was good. Again, fucking Dom Toretto could have fucking pulled up at the end. Hey, Splinter, you want to jump in with your family? It was one of them ones, but Jackie Chan plays Splinter, but Splinter's nerfed, innit?
Yeah.
Like nerfed. He's just like a middle-aged. It's like he knows karate and that. He's like kung fu. He taught him the moves and that. But it's like he's past it now. He's a middle-aged dad. You get me? Like when we was a kid, Splinter was a don. He's a don to the don. You get me? When you think about it, back in the day, Splinter was like Goku because the Turtles are being some massive battle against the Shredder, almost dead. Splinter turn up, block two things, and take them home. You get me? Splinter was a don, but they nerfed him a bit in this one. Ice Cube plays the bad guy. He just keeps dropping random Ice Cube lyrics as well.
So you know,
yeah. Man breaks in there for, what is it, 4 in the morning, please set my dough. He's like, just dropping bare lines. It's fucking, I think they do a little heist. It's like, today was a good day. Like 6 still.
Yeah, drop any Friday references in there.
Nah. Do you know what? I might have missed them. Nah, I would have. I might have missed them. I don't think I would have, but I might have missed them. But yeah. Alright, wow. We ain't really got, like I said, we was going to do Chanel, Frank Ocean, but we ain't really doing that today.
We're doing that next week.
Yeah, might as well. I want to do it. Give me some more time to reason with it as well, bro, because that's complicated. You might as well give me a Kendrick tune.
I'm just turning you into, you're going to be like, right, next time I see you, you'll be like, I'll listen to Blonde and change my mind.
I've listened to, what is it? Channel Orange. What's the first tune from Channel Orange? Or the second one?
Thinking About You.
Yeah, I think so, bro.
So Channel Orange is, the whole album is, he's written stories but they're not true in it. I think Thinking About You is true. But the rest of them, they're just different love stories, like he's flicking over the TV in it. And
it's like a different love story or a different love song.
Yeah. And then Blonde is all true about his life and that one's like deep. And then Chanel, he just released it as a single in it, and then I think it's his most famous single.
Yeah, I like what Chanel old.
Yeah, well, everything's free. You don't
Yeah,
release shit,
trust
innit?
me, it's old. It's all Frank Ocean's old, isn't it? Scared.
It's gotta be like 6 years old, probably. 5 years old.
Fair dues. Alright then. Man like P. Walk on. So, before I get into proper introductions, walk on with you, P. Oh yeah, you P's a father of 3 and his eldest daughter.
For reference, Chanel came out in 2017.
2017. That ain't that old still. That's just before COVID still.
No, it ain't, bro.
That's a good 3 years.
3 years before.
What?
Well,
COVID
3 years, so
2018?
6 years basically.
COVID-19.
So that's 1 year before COVID. You man are talking 3-4 years.
2 years before COVID. I'd say 2020 is when it proper kicked off though.
Like
whispers of 2019.
It was found in 19, but it didn't affect anyone until 2020.
Scary. Yeah, so I know you went. I know you and Alton Towers had some proud moments with your oldest daughter.
Yeah, she was very good. Got her to go. I think the Smiler was the biggest one. Most of them she just went on.
Can I just
it's a bit of it.
Put this out there? So yes, he's proud that his daughter went on the Smiler where the woman lost her leg.
Oh, bro. The first time I went on the Smiler, I swear it was about. I think it was about a week after they reopened it. After that, because I had no clue. The first time I went there, I paid. You know me, I don't really pay attention to the news in general. And it wasn't until I was walking off it afterwards that I heard somebody behind me say, "Oh, good God, I think it didn't crash like it did for that girl." I was just like, "Oh shit!" Didn't even think about it. But to be fair, it was when you stand outside the Smiler and you fucking look up at the thing. For a little kid, which is what my eldest is, it's got to be really intimidating. And it was, I suppose. Yeah. But she really, really, really wanted to go on it.
How old is she?
She's 10. She just turned. It was her 10th birthday. But she's like quite tall for her age, so she can pretty much go on any ride. So all the way, because they play the creepy music before you get on there, it's like the psychopathic laughing and that. So that was starting to freak her out a little bit. And then we got to the bit just as you get the turnstiles, so you have to go, if you don't want to go on it, you have to go into the ride and then step back off the ride again.
What, so they have like a turnaway point just in case you get too prone?
Yeah, you can just basically walk straight across the ride and then just exit on it. Because I've seen people before do it, just like go, no, leave.
Yeah.
And she was just like hopping on the spot going, I don't know what I want to do, I don't know what I want to do. So I just went, just go sit down for a second and think about it, and just shut the thing on her and sat in the seat. And it's just like, it's fine, and know how much you want to go on it, because I don't know why they closed that and they closed Oblivion midway through the day. But then when I think she didn't think she could go on it, when the option was taken away from her, she really wanted to go on it. But then when you're in the queue and you're actually looking at it, but by the time she got off, by the end of it, she was like rating her favourite rides, and Smiler was number one. I was just.
What was she like when it was like, you know, they lock you in and it's going up?
He just goes joy, just before he goes down the thing. She just, it's a visual medium, but I'm just going to say eyes shut as tight as humanly possible on it. But she loved it. As soon as she got off, she was like, the best thing. She brought like the hoodie and the teddy bear for the Smiler, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
that's your daughter.
I went on it like a week, 2 weeks before it crashed. And like with me, because of the wheelchair, they were like, to go on it, you have to be able to walk like 20 metres or something. I was like, I wonder why. And then the woman was like, oh, if it ever like breaks down or something, there's a mini track you got to walk down. And I was like, yeah. And 2 weeks later, when it all broke, I just saw everyone walking down this. That's all.
Fake. So yeah, man. So yeah, what else you been up to this week, man? Anything mad happen? Anything good happen? Anything pod worthy?
Nah, just working. Alton Towers. I'm working, bruv.
If you go on Oblivion, that's the only one. I'm too scared to go. I will never go on Oblivion.
I've been on it before when I've been, but it was again when they closed Oblivion and Smiler. Oblivion stayed closed longer, and I think by the time it had reopened again, we're opposite side of the park, and it's just like
I think Nemesis is the best one at Alton Towers.
It's gone now, isn't it?
Oh, is it gone?
Yeah, they're going to replace it with something else.
I ain't been for years,
Annoyingly, I never went on it, and it's like a horror themed ride, so you'd assume that would be perfect for me, but.
Copy your thing. Nah, man, I can't do any of them. I can barely do a fucking humpback bridge.
What, you can't do right? Oh,
nah,
you can't do an airplane. Like
yeah, exactly. I can. Let's not go back here. I can do an airplane, but no, I can't do rides. I can do an airplane.
Looking out the window is not cause for celebration.
It's growth, man. Allow me. What's the podcast about, innit? You gun me about it. I went on the plane. I opened my eyes and I looked out the window. That's growth. Allow it.
I was watching something on Japan yes.
You were watching something on Japan? Okay.
Yeah. And something came up and it was really expensive, and I was like, I better start saving for Japan. And Siobhan was like, is Nawal still coming to Japan? I was like, well, he says he is. And she's like, does he know how far away it is?
Long flight.
I'm like, yeah, I think he's going to drug himself or something.
Pretty much.
You can't go to the doctors and ask for it, and they will give you
cocaine.
That's not going to happen.
That's the wrong drug.
I feel like Superman in it.
I'll film it all for the podcast.
Stop it.
It's like the paranoia side of coke that will not help.
Oh, stop it. But yeah. Oh gosh. I was gonna say something then that came off. Oh yeah, the only thing I've done, the only thing I've ever done is a log flume when I was like 15 on a
They're
school
the ones
trip.
I hate because they make your belly go funny.
Yeah, bruv. Like I was just.
I don't like that feeling.
Did it for a gallon. Did it for a
big
gallon.
drop in it.
Yeah. Nah, never done it again. That
There's
shit.
one in Florida when we was kids in it. You know, like they probably shut down now because it was deemed as racist, innit? But remember that I can't remember the ride, but it was like an old geezer with a bear.
I don't know.
Like zippity doo and all that shit.
Zippity doo.
Oh, Magic Roundabout.
Magic Roundabout.
No.
No. We're both fully wrong with that.
Dumbo.
The song's like zippity doo.
Dumbo.
I don't think it is that.
Yeah, because the crows are racist, isn't it?
But it was the zippity doo. It was basically like it's a small world, but then all of a sudden there's a tunnel. And it was a log flume and no one told me, and it just went, and I just shit myself.
Your dad know as well.
And then that was the end of log flume.
Oh shit.
Oh, 13 caught me because there's a ride 13, it's like a haunted thing. So you come right to the end bit of it, then like a fake skeleton appears in front of you, and the ride like hydraulically drops twice. I wasn't ready for it. I didn't know he was going to do it.
Log flume backwards one, or is that different?
Nah, this is it's like a haunted house kind of. Not a haunted house. It's like a roller coaster, but it's like spooky in it. So he goes around the track quite quick, and he goes into like this little thing, like little darkness. Then skeleton appears. And the whole ride like drops like that, boom, and then it goes boom, drops again, and then goes backwards out.
Is that elevator one, that lift?
Yeah. In hindsight, it must have a lift inside of it. That I wasn't expecting it because I'd watched the video of it before. It looks like you just go in, and then it looks like you just see that, and then go straight back out again. But no, the dropper wasn't prepared for it.
None of that. None for me, thank you.
When Clover grows up, she's gonna want to go and all that.
She can go on a minute. I'll go with P in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, quick,
you're holding the coat.
That's what I'm doing it. Hold the course. Everyone better stop for the bumper cars because we're riding. You get me? That's about it.
That's the bad boy.
Nah, I was telling P on the way when I went. You know, you go Drayton Manor when you're in year 6.
Yeah.
I went there. You know, they got that little baby ride, the Super Dragon. That's what it's called.
Super Dragon.
You know, the Super Dragon's like right there. That little kiddie ride.
It's like the road track.
Yeah. I made them stop it.
You really?
I made them stop it. And then when I went Parkhill School, I was born in 87. And remembers that trip. Feel free to like holla if anyone listens. But yeah, bro, went with school and that. Did not like it. I was like, no, let me off. And I had to stop the ride for me. Chin probably knows as well, actually. And he went to your school by then. But yeah. Alright, so today, special day. Not special, that sounds a bit. Yeah. Okay, yeah, man. Nah. Let's give it the credit it's due.
First ever guest.
Yeah, first ever guest. Not even a guest. I mean, you're probably not going to be on every single week, but P is the unofficial third member, like from. That was your words, not mine.
Every time you say that, just think of P.
So people that don't know, I mean, me and you, P, we got a history before that. Like in the history of the podcast, I think when I was having my epiphany, the two people that I was in like regular contact with was you and P. So even when I was talking to you about making the podcast and that, P was always in on the flipping whatchamacallit, on the engineering. He was going to be our sound engineer and all that. Unfortunately, man couldn't keep control of his pantalones.
Wild lines.
And he gooed up his missus and now he's got a son.
For the goddamn third time.
But bro, your son is the best. Honestly, his son's got so much love for me as well.
He's so chilled. I don't know if there's a difference between boys and girls. I've already got 2 girls and now I've had this boy. He's just so much more chilled out, even as a baby. I hear that they get worse as they get older too.
That ain't true, because look at Nico.
Nico's a monster.
Oh god.
Nico Bostelli and all that, man.
So yeah, I think that might be on the way, but I'm willing to take this little bit at the start where he's calm.
Yeah, nah, man, it's cute as hell. In all fairness, Nico was beautiful at your wedding. And then, in all fairness, though, he's just turning out to be his dad, man. It's like his dad if his dad was the youngest child. Yeah. But so yeah, I think this is like for me anyway, like as the person, like one of the people that come up with the podcast, like, oh yeah, I had the initial spark in it. We always wanted to do a podcast, but flip the vibe. Well, then again, I only really made it off of what was happening in my life, and that was UD. But flipping, P was always meant to be part of it, and so it's kind of cool to have you on. Hopefully, going forward, you can come through for a couple more. Yeah. Once everything gets a bit more settled at home, we'll get you put into the graphics and you can be a regular.
He was going to say, like, obviously it's the first time I've actually been over here, isn't it? And it's a lot closer than I thought it was. I think it was
it's
about half an hour.
Yeah, about half an hour with good traffic.
There's no traffic, you're nice.
Because obviously there's always problems on the motorway, which I obviously run into, and it can impact my timekeeping, so it's not my fault. Oh shit! But yeah, me and P, we go back to college, isn't it?
2006, if you want to take a stab in the dark. Because I left school in 2004, went to a different college, and then you were already in the class with Finn.
Yeah.
He was another one of my childhood school friends.
Yeah. So I had my first year with Finn. He was cool. And yeah, everyone was cool. Then this kid rocks up with a fucking snapback, a New Era hat, living in a no fear hat.
Oh yeah, this actually lived in that hat.
Well, I used to live in a no fear.
Oh shit! And yeah, man, we was close and that was tight. We used to hang out in college and all that kind of thing. And then one day, Paul was in my ends, and
accidentally, were we talking about that?
Yeah. So P was in my ends, innit? And flipping basically someone says, oh, there's a party up these ways, and P's like, oh, I kind of know this person by name, I'll go with them. And he ends up stranded in
I'm not going to go into too much story about this, too much detail about this story, but I ended up stranded in
Erdington, where I've never really been.
Cool.
And the only person he knew that lived in Erdington was me. So I got the call from P, like, I don't know where I am, I don't know how to get to you, but I'm in Erdington.
Drank a whole bottle of big steamer to myself.
Oh yeah, he was pissed as well.
I was so pissed. I've never drank steamer again after that as well.
Yeah.
Never ever. It's never touched my lips. God.
And it was one of them ones, like, obviously a man at 18 living at our mum's house, so dum dum dum, mum, this friend that you've only kind of heard of once or twice needs to come over because he's got stranded. But obviously mum weren't going to leave his stranded. She's like, yeah, cool, whatever. If you're saying he's not a crackhead, if he's one of your boys, come over.
It saw me like, sure, he's not a crackhead.
And literally, we've just been rocking it since then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Literally, remember I was stranded, come to my yard, and we've literally been rocking it since then. Like, fucking weekends at your house, weekends at my house. Man used to spend, like, entire weeks together and that, innit? Just bouncing back and forth between each other's yards.
I know we probably shouldn't mention his name, but I mean, we're talking about our friendship and not mentioning the R. Kelly trapped in the closet saga. Where we watched all the parts of the video, because the videos, if anybody hasn't seen it, R. Kelly trapped in the closet.
R. Kelly trapped in the closet.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to give him views at the minute after everything that's happened, but if you watch all the parts of the video, it's a long story. And
it will curse your fucking life.
And it will curse your life, so maybe don't miss one of them in it.
We won't go into what happened on that day or the day after.
The week, it was a full week.
Was it a full week?
It was a full week. Like the first day we were together, something fuckery's happened.
Did it
And
involve a
then
midget?
we individually both had 6 days of fuckery.
Yeah, what was that, dude?
Did it involve a midget?
Nah, it didn't.
It might have spicy up a bit.
Yeah, it would have been good if it did.
But then, like the first day we did something fucked up, and then we parted company, and then we linked back up after a week, and we both agreed we had the worst week of our lives at the time.
Yeah, for real. It was one of them ones. R. Kelly cursed us.
Man.
But yeah, literally, obviously the podcast is about music and TV and movies and everything. So we met on a music course. We used to make music together. Like, so when I was spitting, I used to make music, had a little wannabe rap career. And P was like my engineer, like my biggest fan, my chronicler, like the whole group, and P became part of the family. Like, you're kind of good at being an unofficial you're an unofficial member. Like, when you talk, like, we was called Close Connected, and like P was like there for everything. Like, everyone in the crew agreed that P was close connected. He just didn't spit. It's just one of us, isn't it?
Yeah, I've once had recorded back of myself spitting, and I've never to do it again. But I used to enjoy making beats, so that's my thing. I used to enjoy that.
Actually, the one video of me on YouTube, well, the first video of me spitting that got put on YouTube, you're there.
Oh no, I'm just in the background. So
If he actually gets out type man like Pete, then it switches back. Yeah, we'll put it up later.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah. So yeah, we go way back, and literally we met on music, and then when we finished doing music, we just bummed around and that as flipping young students and shit not working, and we just used to sit in your flipping kitchen watching TV shows, man, talking like, man introduced you to Shogun Assassin, you introduced you to Afro Samurai.
And we both found out at the same time. Neither of us watched that.
Watched Boondocks together.
Boondocks.
Flipping Bear South Park. Bear Family Guy.
A bit of American Dad for that fella.
Yeah. All the animation. Actually, I think you were the first person I could openly watch animation with. Before that, it was a closet thing.
Yeah, from the school.
Kelly threw him
Me and Paul in the closet. Watch yourself back in the closet.
It goes. My love for anime goes from the 90s parents not knowing that it was full-on grown-up cartoons, because thinking that they were cartoons, it's like, that's cartoon.
Yeah, you can watch the most fuckeries.
Ripped in half and fucking. There's one, if any anime fan knows this, it's called Legend of the Overfiend, and it is the rapey violence that is not for a child, and I'm pretty sure I watched it when I was like 9. I was like,
yeah, man.
What the fuck is this? Yeah. But at the same time, no, I love anime.
For real.
Not the tentacle stuff so much.
Not the tentacle stuff.
Not that you want
Honestly though, nah, seriously, this is like, obviously that a trigger warning because the R word, innit? But the ape stuff, bro, I'm going to call it ape.
Oh, ape.
Like, literally, I was watching this thing, it's on Disney, bro, it's on Disney, called Heavenly Delusion. And I'm just watching this thing, it's a sick anime, suddenly rape scene. Like, out of fucking nowhere. Like, I'm like, yo, where the fuck, why did this have to be in here? But not every single, it's not like, because obviously you watch shonen anime, and that shonen are made for young men, it's not so much in there, so you don't really see them that much anymore. But when mangas were under the title of manga,
the manga
like, you'd have to be some tentacles or some sort of.
It was rape.
Yeah, bro.
Proper
Next
rape.
level.
Sorry, AP. No, that's
sorry. We can say what we want. The trigger warning went out. But flipping, man, it was just in a Heavenly Delusion, sick anime. It's on Disney, and it's on Disney Plus. Like Disney Plus have got the ape scene.
Disney Plus are a bit fucking weird like that because there's a popular kids cartoon called Bluey, and there's one episode. I didn't realise this until my daughter told me, but there's one episode missing because it's about the dad giving birth. It's like basically the dad takes the piss out of mom, says, pregnancy ain't that bad as all of us men who have had a kid. Occasionally like to wind up our wives and get ourselves in trouble doing that. But like there's like it pretends to give birth and all that stuff. Apparently it's banned because it's a man giving birth, but they're happy to have an AP anime scene in there.
Do you know the funny thing about that? One of my biggest memories of having a kid was when I come back and when you and Chin came down to the flat. It was all outside, and anyone that you ever heard of a Von Truce, you know what that is? Yeah. So basically, they stick a hoover on the hoochie, cut it, and then suck the baby out. And we were just talking about that because I had no it was only till we went there and
I didn't know because you.
I told you. One, yeah. I just remember as much as say about us taking a piss about men, it's not that bad. I just remember us standing outside having a fag, being like, yo, that dude's a dickhead, man. Imagine if we caught him, we could beat the shit out of him. All three of us are like, yeah, man, these women are going through some shit, bro. Fully admitting it outside about just having a little smoke. 3 dads and I'm the new one. Yeah, man, this childbirth shit's mad, Man, I got cars, but they can't get a baby out better. Man, fuck that shit. It was proper. It was one of the most surreal moments. I was like, oh shit, are we actually men? You get me? It was one of those weird moments. But yeah, man. As much as man like D, as much as man like Chin, I got P's another brother, so he's here. He's the number 1 fan for a reason. And yeah, he's probably the only person, one of the first, he is definitely the first person outside Duane that knew about the idea for the podcast.
I was looking through my phone, I've still got that, I think it's the first logo that you guys came up with.
Yeah.
He sent me a couple of tester ones, I was like, do you like this one? Do you like this one?
Yeah, literally, I was just bouncing everything off you, man. And P's the only person. Huh?
Newest one's the one, the logo you got now.
Yeah.
That was made by my brother-in-law, Dean.
Nice.
Big up Dean.
Big up man like Dean, who might be coming back for a revamp soon. But flipping But yeah, bouncing up. And you're the only other person that got to listen to me during my madness in the Epiphany. I came out with some outlandish shit.
Mad shit.
It was fun though, man, honestly. Feeling so I think my whole thing was I've constricted myself for so long. I just kind of let everything go after that, and it was nice. I think my old manager said it when I went back to the office. She was like, oh yeah, I just always thought you were repressed. I was like, damn, bitch. In all fairness, me and her used to go back and forth anyway. You get me as beef all day.
Aye.
But yeah. Kiki, she don't love me. Nah, she does though. We message on it. She's cool.
Yeah, she keeps asking for a meet-up with us, right?
Yeah, we should do. Oh, did I tell you when flipping so this is our manager in it at the you still work there.
Potentially edit this out because this might be boring for everybody else. But
no. This is interesting for anyone that got kids. So you see, she's got 2 big kids. Yeah, she got 2 big kids. Why did she come around my house here with Play-Doh? She's like, oh yeah, I'm coming to see your daughter. I'll bring her something. Play-Doh, a fucking sound effects maker.
Bro, this is why.
That's on purpose.
And moving all messy noisy shit to your
these are new shit, you get me? Her kids are grown up, so she must have forgot. And it was this thing, yeah. It's
forgot.
Little arts and craft kit, yeah. Do you know what it came with? 1001 pom-poms.
She's done that.
Step man up. Literally, I went under my fucking sofa the other day cleaning and I found the Play-Doh. I ended up underneath the set sofa. Ended up underneath the settee. I found the fucker. I was like, it's been on there, just crossed in and nasty. So, yeah, man, fucking bitch. I'm gonna send this soundbite to her as well.
Yeah, I've done that before. I've deliberately bought someone a noisy kid's toy just for the fun.
Yeah.
You hand it to them and they're like, oh, thank you. Once it's open, they're like, oh, thank you.
I do that on purpose.
Yeah, well, don't.
Someone knows having a kid, so they're getting it hard when the kid comes
I hope you have an accident over here, bro. I'm gonna get Frank the squeakiest motherfucker I can find.
He destroys the toys.
Fucking hell. But yeah, so I don't know, P. Not one of the biggest, but I've been around P for years and years and years. A lot of gaming. One of the biggest games, one of the baddest games I've seen. But I mean, let's just start again. Sorry. When we talk about Call of Duty, when we talk about people I know on Call of Duty, there's 2 guys I know that just got fucking nukes for fun. You was one of them, 6 was the other. I've sat and watched you literally get nukes for fun. Literally.
I'd like to put this into reference that he's talking about 2001 Modern Warfare 2, the one where you used to be able to bounce your kill streaks. This is the new way of doing it where you have to get 25 kills with a gun. I've done it. once.
Well, yeah, it has to be with one weapon.
No, not
Yeah.
one weapon, but just with
You can't-
guns.
you
You can't stab man.
No, you
You can use gun.
can't use kill streaks.
Yes, and no kill streaks do
Oh,
not
because
count.
kill streaks built to the kill streaks,
So
isn't it?
before you could get a helicopter.
Yeah.
Helicopter kills easy, isn't it?
Yeah, so it used to be you could be able to
Wait,
just
hold
get,
on.
so
You could get a helicopter. I ain't never had a helicopter in my fucking life.
it used to be you set your Harriers, so you get 7 kills to get to your Harriers. Then you can either have chopper gunner, AC 130, or Pavlo, depending upon how much further you want to go with it. So then it's from 7. Your Harrier might get you to your next kill streak, and then just use your next kill streak on it.
Yeah.
But obviously with that, they added that first nuke.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2 was the first nuke. They added that. The regular nukes. They opened up. We opened up all the servers in it for Modern Warfare 2 and 3, and Black Ops 1 and 2. And if you jump back on that, I had a little go for a few days. It's every lobby, nuke. Pretty much everything ended with a nuke. Isn't it?
You seen this nuke in Warzone? The mad shit you got to do to get that.
You have to win 5 games in a row. Which for a start, winning 5 Warzone games in a row is ridiculous. Most I've ever done is 2, and that was a very special day. But 5 in a row is different kettle of fish altogether. And then even once you've done that, you have to go around the map, gather the parts, and once you start gathering the parts, or once you've got it all assembled, it tells everybody in the map.
That you're doing it, isn't it?
So, and that you're there.
And it tells you exactly where you are, so everyone will converge, because if you don't stop them, you're going to lose the match anyway.
Yeah. That's long, that is.
I've only seen like YouTubers do it. Isn't it?
Yeah, I've only seen YouTubers do it too.
Well, back in the day, because let's talk about, not talk about times, but back in the day, you was the COD king, or at least one of the COD kings I knew. I was shit, man. I used to like...
Have you got no patience? That's why.
You have to.
Fair point.
You have to get shot a lot before you get better, innit?
Yeah. No, I ain't got no patience for COD. The worst thing is, though, I got patience for fucking RPGs. I got patience for days on RPGs.
This is one of my talking points. I've been waiting for Starfield to come out.
Yeah.
But I don't really like fucking Bethesda games.
Is it free, Starfield?
Well, it's on Game Pass, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Oh, was it on Game Pass?
yeah, day 1 release Game Pass. It's coming out next week, isn't it?
Yeah, I've already downloaded it, but the way it sounds
So-
is confusing me.
Still.
But me, thinking, because I love the space shit in it, I was like, yeah, but it's just basically Bethesda in space, isn't it?
Yeah, somebody said it's Fallout in space. As well.
Fallout in space.
So I'm going to give it a go, but like...
It's good. It would have been sicker if it was co-op and that, if you could link up, if it was like a Destiny thing. I think I saw something that was like a Destiny thing. I can't remember what it is now, though.
They made a Bethesda one that was open world. They made Fallout 76, I think it was, and that when that first got released, it kind of just showed you how much dicks people can be to each other. 'Cause with is it real time? So even if you leave the game, your base stays there in real time.
Yeah. It's all about this the other day.
Back, bro. It's just raided.
Yeah.
But then once all those people leave it alone, so if you go on there and try and play 76 now, if they notice that you're a new player, they'll actually drop stuff in front of your house to help you with the first bit. So once the toxicity gets
They
pulled
talk
out,
about
it can
toxic
be fun.
gamers, man.
Once the core fan base is the only ones playing it, you
The game becomes something else, isn't it?
That's like, I think it's No Man's Sky as well.
Yeah, I want to get that.
If you've got time to pour into it, it's good.
Yeah.
But if you're like me, where you like to try and get everything done in a game,
It's not good enough.
Because it costs to spend the rest of my life sat on a chair playing it.
Speaking about spending the rest of your life and how shit I am at games, they just announced Red Dead 3, innit?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't even out of Valentine.
Sure.
No.
That's what I've done the last time. I had to buy Red Dead 1 in it and just redo it. So I might have to just do that now. Fuck it, man. I ain't even doing it.
I'm annoyed because they're bringing out. I only buy Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
And that's normally 3-year cycle, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking dickheads bringing it out next year again.
This year, innit?
This November, isn't it?
Bastards, man. Yeah, because same. I'd usually go to leave it between that, but now I'm just like, do I have to buy this now? But especially because they've said it's going to have all those Modern Warfare 2 2009 maps on it.
I know all the good maps, everything I want.
This is why I bought Modern Warfare 2,
Yeah.
because I was like, it's Modern Warfare 2, it's the namesake, they'll at least drop it as DLC. Not a single fucking map. It's just 60 quid on the game that I don't even
All
know.
the maps are shit as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you play multiplayer? Or,
Yeah.
I prefer the multiplayer, but like most people know I prefer Warzone, innit?
I went through a long, because people stopped playing it. Like, Warzone's fun when you got people to play it with, and multiplayer can be fun to play on your own.
That's why I play, because I've only got me and my mate Tom. Warzone's a bit shit with 2 people in it, and he's a bit of a panicker. So when you die, he'll just run to your dead body and die in it. But we play Destiny together.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah, sometimes you got to abandon and just go to the shop and buy back, innit?
But yeah, man, yeah.
This is why I want you to play. We got
We have trio now.
We got a trio, man.
Yeah, true. So
You bought
so
the
what,
game.
you're gonna dash her Trez?
You bought the game. You never played it, innit?
Played it for a bit. I think I've dashed the game now, because I weren't playing it. Warzone, innit? Because we just do Warzone anyway, innit?
We tried that, but you was annoyed that you didn't have no guns unlocked. So you was like, oh, I'm gonna buy.
Nah, I was down to graft it, innit? I just never did.
It's a lot of grafting.
Do you reckon? Would you play DMZ or?
I've had a little tickle on DMZ. DMZ could
alright,
be fun. It'd be fun if you don't lose all your stuff and you actually manage to leave.
Is that like that fucking the one on
Yeah, I
Division?
think, did we play that?
What Division?
Nah, DMZ. It's like
Division 6.
you go in, do little missions, but if you die, you lose all your shit in it.
It's good.
Yeah, a bit like Division.
Yeah. That.
In the dark zone. Or
Yeah, that's the
whatever.
one. That's what I was thinking. But yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't
Division
played
6 though.
nothing in ages. That's why I need something to play.
I know I need something new. I think I saw a game. I'll put it down on my notes. I'll have a look at it in a minute. Crimson Desert or something like that. I'll look it up now.
You finished the Jedi thing.
The Jedi game. I don't know. I think I'm on the last mission, so I've just been running around trying to do bare things and it, like bash up my stats and that. But I might just reset everything and just put it into the lightsabers I like, innit? But I don't know. But anyway, yeah. In lieu of Frank Ocean Chanel,
wait there before we move on. Have you seen? Like, I'm not down with the console wars, innit? Either or I get anything. But have you seen the fucking PlayStation Portal? What a piece of shit that's gonna be.
I saw something about it this morning, but it looked like nothing.
So it's a handheld that looks sick, and you think, yeah, that would be sick. But all it does, you like play your PlayStation, but it has to be connected to the same wireless network.
Oh yeah.
And your PlayStation has to be on, so you can't just like play it over the cloud.
It's got to be connected to the same wireless network.
Yeah, and the biggest bullshit ever, you can't use your Bluetooth headphones. You have to use the PlayStation ones that cost like 120 quid.
And they just put up PS
Yeah,
Plus.
they just put it up I think in the UK it's 25% they put it up by.
Shut up, man. They're done, man. PlayStation's done out here. I guess South Park are right, innit?
They've got some good exclusives though.
Yeah, that's how they're surviving.
Yeah, it's exclusive.
God of War, Spider-Man's coming out soon.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Is it Ghost of what's it called? Ghost of.
Oh yeah.
Tsukiyami.
Yeah.
That's the Tsushima.
It's Tsushima.
It's Tsushima.
Is that the other one?
That's probably the last good game I played.
Yeah.
Really wish I played that.
I think which one did I have? I had Sekiro in it, and that one was just too solid. I just dashed
that's
it.
Oh, is that the one that's from Dark Souls?
Yeah,
one?
Dark Souls.
Yeah, you can tell it's some Dark Souls shit, bro.
Yeah, that one you need to put time into.
That's the patience one because you have to learn their attack pattern.
Bro, you can't cuss a man for not passing Valentine on that game. Oh shit!
Do you reckon you'll ever do Red Dead?
Yeah. You see what? One day I'll pick it up and I'll just do the main story.
That's timing you need a game to play. That's a good game to play.
There's some seriously good sides.
That's just me not having patience, isn't it? But yeah. So in lieu of an actual episode today, we're just gonna chat it. If we wanted to put it to some sort of music, with P being one of the biggest card heads we knew, we decided to choose, what album is it? Go on, P, why don't you introduce this one?
What the album's called?
We're all alone in this together.
Yeah, I think it's We're All Alone in This
So from the
Together.
Dave album, We're All Alone Is Together, it's a tune that I can't pronounce.
Please try.
No, man, I'm going to put man on the spot about please try. Hold on, let me get it in front of me. I was listening to it on the way. Verdansk. I've heard Verdansk.
So, obviously, it is named after Call of Duty, and if you watch the music video, it's got.
Yeah, he's
Massive.
holding a gun.
I didn't even realise until you just told me in the car, but it's like literally like, did you know?
Well, you see the name and you just know straight away.
Yeah.
It's straight off. It's a made-up place. Most of the people European place.
And it was like in the height of COVID. That's what everyone apart from the Wild was playing.
What, the album?
No.
I stopped at Party House and it was it Party House.
Oh,
the app.
Yeah.
Everyone was on.
Or what was that stupid little game that we played?
The quiz game or whatever it was.
Nah, you was like controlled a little character, and it was like loads of little party games. Fallout Guys, Fallout Boy.
Fall Guys.
Fallout Guy.
Fallout Guys.
Oh, that's why it's still getting played in my yard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you won one yet?
No.
But if you don't want that,
In all fairness, I don't really play it anymore. It gets played in my house, so I don't play it.
You're the gamer.
Shut up, man. I went to the final bare times in it.
I went to the final, man.
Listen, man, just allow it, innit? Just leave me alone. I do my thing. When it comes to my games, I mash them up, innit?
What games are you on your own?
Star Wars, yeah.
You can put it down to easy.
I told you, bro. Shut up, man. Put some respect on my name, bro. Put it down to easy.
How big's the power window in Star Wars?
Shut up, man. I'm getting done out now. Alright then, for once, I've saved a load of news. So let's just go through, see if you've heard of any of this. So first of all, India landed on the moon.
Yeah.
You seen that?
I've seen the piss take video.
You seen a piss take video? You're gonna send me that. We ain't gonna talk about it.
It's got my favourite clip. Do you know the two dudes, the dude cussing the other dude out the car window? You're fucking. That one.
It's not just the moon, innit? It's the
dark side of the moon. Yeah, but it's like it has some like not mad ramifications, but yeah, it's the start of Interstellar, basically, bro.
The Russians failed in it, but they reckon that's where the water is on the dark side of the moon.
The Indians failed as well, but they come back now. But yeah, flipping the water's there. They're basically saying that now, like, they can launch further missions. This is like because of where they are. No, they have found water. I think not. They would do. They have found water, and it means they can make oxygen. They can make a proper moon base now. Because we might have a moon base by the time like moon base 4040. But yeah, so that's kind of cool. With all the just because me and you have been going on about Interstellar.
So what, bro? You didn't. Bro, I was so angry when you sent me that thing. You sent me a TikTok like, "Yo, is this the space film you like?" Bro, it's from Prometheus. No,
Interstellar.
No, the clip was from Interstellar, but you was calling it Prometheus.
Now I was asking if Prometheus was the first part of Interstellar, but it's not the first part of Alien.
No,
I know.
It's something. I'll give it that.
Yeah. Here's another question that I found. So listen to this, guys. Tell me what you think.
You can only play one game for the rest of your life. What game do you choose?
You better play Red Dead 2 because left you
fuck up, man. You know what? Why didn't I just leave that one? I should have not even put that out now, man.
Red Dead 2 would last you a long time.
Let's kill both.
It's a amount of different shit you can do outside of the missions on that game. It's ridiculous. I said, did I send you the video? It's a bit. Somebody's took a shot on. I think it's on PC or something like that. Where it's Arthur's fishing. And you see a hawk in the background just come down, scoop a fish out of the water, and then they use the free view camera to follow it. It fucking flies off the time with this fish. The mechanics going around in the game in the background.
I used to watch a YouTube channel where they just follow the NPCs and just follow their lives. They got real lives and that in it.
I ain't using YouTube properly, man.
They do, it's nuts.
Bro, there's no porn on YouTube.
I mean, how-to videos, and I don't use it for entertainment. I use it for learning. Have you seen
the one where like you kill someone? And then the pig will just eat the dead body, and it's mad,
That's mad. I didn't know what was that deep.
Well, yeah, that game's one game for the rest of your life.
Yeah, one game for the rest of your life. You think?
If I pick something multiplayer, we're just going to say that the servers are just going to be on and kept up to date forever.
Yeah. Cool. It can be played forever.
Multiplayer. It's gonna be Call of Duty.
It don't have to be multiplayer, it could just be any game.
If it is a what, I do.
Just remember, the only stipulation is you have to play it for the rest of your life and you don't get to play no other games.
I probably would say Red Dead 2 then, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to have to be something that you can do.
So many games in a game, like, I could be a hunter, I could be a fucking... I used to go on that game just to play poker for hours.
Just go to New Orleans and just play poker. Well, whatever their equivalent of New Orleans wasn't it? Yeah, I got completely sidetracked for like a month just playing poker.
And then when I lost all the money, just rubbed it back on.
I just save before you start doing a hunt, and then if you lose, just reload it just before you start playing.
Oh, that's my piece of professor, man.
Well, yeah, I probably... Because you now put that out there, I probably would say something like, might be Red Dead, might be Red Dead 2, or I might say Fallout 4, because... It's an open world game where you can do lots of different shit.
Yeah. I'd probably say, I know my one, so I'll have more time to think about it. But I think mine would have to be The Witcher.
See, like Tom loves that, but I can't get into it.
No, I like it. The DLCs come meaty as well. Let's say DLCs are included as well.
Is that a PlayStation only one? Or is it on
No,
you can get that on the Switch now.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
And they've got a card game in it that's sick called Gwent. And
apparently that's hard, isn't it?
No, it's not hard. It is at first.
I mean, hard as it.
Oh yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's fire.
It's fire.
It's litty, bro. I'd lose hours and days on Gwent just trying to mash it up. I'm too good at it now. I have to like buy the app version.
You loved Oblivion as well, innit? Was that you?
Elder Scrolls. Yeah, kind of. But no, I played Oblivion. Nah, I loved it until flipping my ex killed my character in it. Remember?
Yeah.
I had that character for ages
Nah,
and
I
she
don't
saved
know
over my
that.
file.
I just remember coming in and he was always playing it.
Yeah. No, I was bro, I'm talking like a year and a half of progress. And she accidentally went over my save file. Because we both playing it.
Oh, of course you were.
Yeah, so she just, we both have save files, just picked the wrong save file and killed my whole person. I don't think I've played it since. The new one's coming out now, the new Skyrim's out this year.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure they've just re.
There's no way they're releasing Starfield and Skyrim in the same year.
I'm pretty sure.
Nah. But have you seen a trailer for 5 years later?
Yeah, a lot of people got caught out with that fake GTA 6 trailer that came out the other day, innit?
Yeah.
You seen the first Cyberpunk trailer?
If he says everything we know so far, you're going to be looking like another year, bro.
Yeah.
But they were talking, oh no, I apologise. It actually went in development or something like that.
Yeah.
That's all it was, yeah.
You'll be a granddad boy or something.
I don't care about it anyway. Witcher 3, on the other hand, is well in development. Or is it The Witcher 4?
I don't know about
I
that.
think the last one was The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, but yeah. So that'll be my game. Wow. And then, D. You hear about this one? The surrogate father of all surrogate fathers. So, in How I Met Your Mother, there's a guy who doesn't know his dad, Barney Stinson, and he's never met his dad. But as a child, just to feel like he had a dad, he decided that Bob Barker, the host of... what's the game show again?
Price is Right.
Price is Right. So it's like Bruce Forsyth, you get me? American Bruce Forsyth was his dad. Bob Barker died.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, Bob Barker passed away at the age of 99.
Smashing.
And like, I just thought, like, shit, man, like, I don't know, as much as it's a joke in the show, I don't know, I think everyone, even if you've got a dad, you have that surrogate father who don't piss you off like your dad, you get me? Like, first things first, rest in peace to Uncle Phil, you get me?
Yeah.
So I kind of had that feeling in my head. I was like, yo, Bob Barker's died. I feel like I felt like when like Uncle Phil died, you get me? Because I know Bob Barker wasn't my dad, but the whole Barney thing was deep in the show.
That connection, bro.
Huh?
You're feeling sorry for a fake man's fake dad.
Bro, again, isn't that the point of the show?
I think it was means that you invoked a proper feeling from me, bro.
You got them emotions.
Man, it made me think of the episode. There's one episode where he actually gets on the game show and like actually smashes the shit out of the game show, wins everything. He's like, I'm gonna tell Bob Barker he's my dad. And he just hugs him in it. Yeah.
You know, I ain't seen that much of it.
But I think now the deepest thing is that like at one point he just admits like, oh nah, I know I'm in denial about Bob Barker. I think it's when his black brother finds his black dad and he's like, oh, we found our father, and everyone's like, that's not your dad, bro. But that's kind of definitely been, I forgot what it is. They're singing the tune. They're trying to do like a father-son rendition. A man just pops in with a mic and an auto-tune, and that's like hilarious. But yeah, Bob Barker died. That's deep. Like, he's massive in America, so Bob Barker's like
Muhammad
foundation.
Al-Fayed died, didn't it?
Yeah, I saw that too. As if he outlived the Queen and flipping Prince Andrew.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Prince Andrew?
Yeah.
Nah, Philip.
Philip, that's it.
Andrew's the pedo. He's still around.
Montebello.
Pedos never die.
I saw the thing on LBC the other day where someone trying to defend him and
I saw that clip.
Who was he going against? What's the host called again? Brian.
James O'Brien.
James O'Brien. Yeah. I was gonna say Nick Ferrari. James O'Brien. Flipping is saying, oh yeah, I just think he's not had a chance to defend himself. Yo, he's a nonce, man. He's a fucking nonce. Allow it. Beautiful. Yeah. What else have I got?
I only recently found out that it was what's dude's name? He just said, dude's just died.
Al-Fayed.
His son was in the car with Diana when she died. And
Yeah.
When they both died.
When they got
died.
murdered.
Yeah, that's
Allegedly.
yeah. I got this other thing. Do you know what? I might pause it to show you so I can pop it up. But it's like a little thing by Daniela Westbrook of all people.
That knows.
Yeah, from EastEnders. Hold on, let me whack a pause on, and then. Oh shit! For a second, I thought we weren't even recording.
That would have been hilarious.
Alright, back after the pause. Go on, what were you saying?
It'd be out of context. We'll leave that clip for the context.
That's fine, the clip will go in there.
Oh, you should probably. I've seen the pause.
Yeah.
So off the back of that clip, there's a woman that does another podcast, like a younger woman, and she was saying that like the last 3 dates she went on, or when she goes on dates now, she asks for the man to bring his bank account details so they can see.
I saw that shit.
Yeah, so they can see. It caused.
Outrage.
I'm doing the fucking quotation marks. Outrage, because if you put everybody's outraged about this, it'll put you in that mindset before you read the article.
Yeah.
So if you go into it subjective, just ignore that word before you read it and read it for what the facts are. She's saying that she goes on dates. She asks them to bring the bank account details so they can see that we're on the same level. So this means that you're building your relationship around that, because it should be see how you really feel about each other first, and then
go into those things.
A bunch of other people were saying like, oh well, she's caked, so she has the right to do that. But again, you're still not picking someone for how well you get on with that person.
Yeah.
Because then everything's going to come back around.
You see what? Any blocker. This is what I say. What is it? It's a Shay Lingo lyric, innit? And it goes something about having your walls up in it, but any barrier can block your blessings. Any barrier can block your blessings. You get me? Just as simple as that.
Yeah.
Any barrier. So it's like, I understand she's doing the right thing, but it's a barrier to something. You get me? But that Daniela Westbrook thing, I just think that's mad, because obviously you think about someone who's in the public eye, especially famous people, and a lot of them, like Janet Jackson was married to that guy in Saudi, and they had a contract, be with her for 5 years and give him an heir in it, and she gets like 20 mil or 200 mil, like after she had the kid, and then she divorced him. Yeah. After 5 years, just tactical, you get me, but
tactical.
Yeah, but that thing.
Suits back.
Yeah. Honestly, for me, it was just kind of refreshing. Obviously, everything that Daniela Westbrook has been through in the public eye and that, like, you'd think that, or the automatic thought of that kind of person is they'd be trying to get everything they can, and just to hear her just be thankful for what she got from her partner and the time that they had together, and just be like, I didn't owe him nothing, I didn't work in his company, and that kind of thing. Like, it's true, you don't owe nothing. Like, yeah, you put together for a house.
Drake lyric, even though I hate Drake.
What?
You know, the Kobe one. Kobe got divorced in it, and she took like half of his shit.
Yeah.
And there's a Rick Ross tune where they're like, bitch, you weren't training at the gym or something.
Nah, for real though, for real. It's like, yeah, I don't know, all this kind of, you gave me a lifestyle, yeah, go back to what you had before then, innit?
But it's like, it all depends how they split up in it, because like, if you cheat on your missus, she's rinsing.
She's
taking you to town.
Yeah, if you do the dirty on someone, standard, like, whatever happened, like, that's emotion, innit? But yeah, that Daniela Westbrook thing, I liked it still, like, to hear it from her as well, like, I don't know, we don't, like, it sounds like a weird thing to say, but you can go all over TikTok, and most of the knowledge and the wisdom tends to come from, like, American figures, you know what I mean? Not most, but there's a lot of it, you know what I mean?
Knowledge and wisdom on TikTok.
You know what I mean, man, you know what I mean? You know, okay then, perspective on TikTok.
I'll accept that perspective.
A lot of it seems to be very US, you get me? Like, we don't get much Danny Dyer calling the government cunts again, you get me? I'd love to get more of that on TikTok.
They are cunts, sorry.
This is the biggest news of the week. The fucking sequel we've been waiting for, D. Since Shabba the Naya, bruv. It's finally here. Don't you know about it?
Oh, is this Smotherhood?
Smotherhood, bruv?
Smotherhood.
So
I ain't seen the trailer. My brother sent to me, but I ain't
it's an actual sequel of Another Hood.
Yeah.
It's an actual sequel.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. Because let's be honest here. Well, okay, this is my perspective. Another Hood is the best thing, not the best thing to come out of the UK, but as far as like when you talk about a picture of the hood, that's the reality of it. It's a bunch of little kids who think they're bad until they realise they're not bad, and someone bad comes along. And that's what that film was. He thought he was bad. He realised he was better off working at Sainsbury's, but he was from the ends. Yeah. You get me?
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I'm sorry, like, when it comes to, like, obviously Kidulthood and all that kind of thing, they're sick films, but how many people do you know were drilling guns for their uncle? Yeah. How many people do you know were, like, got big beef, like, man like Sam coming after them, you get me? Like, actually trying to kill him, not just knock him out once, you get me? Like, it was dramatising. Obviously... Yeah. I'm not going to say Another Hood isn't dramatising.
You want
to pause and watch the trailer if you haven't seen it then?
I don't know, man, because I'm getting off trailers now, because this...
Nah, bro, this trailer's litty. I'm talking like, okay. First, okay. Yeah, so, Some Other Hood, you seen the trailer now, dude?
Yeah, that's a hard trailer.
Bro, Ed Sheeran is a crackhead. And the heads in it, Jeremy Corbyn, Jennifer Saunders, flipping, what's her name from Birds of a Feather? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, the one was Linda, is that?
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, man. Something like that. So yeah, Some Other Hood. When I say I had this on DVD, was you? When I was hanging out with you, I used to have it on DVD, and I used to watch it. You know when you put on a DVD every night?
Yes.
We brought it round. I think the first time I watched it because you brought the DVD round.
Yeah. So I'm so gassed. It's coming out on the 13th of October. T sent me the trailer the other day. I talked to people. I've got too many letters. T sent me the trailer the other day. It's on the 13th, and it man wanna. Well, Man, want to hold hands?
I'll pass through.
13th of October.
Let's see what shift I'm on.
Yeah.
I need to watch. I think I need to watch
Yeah,
another
it's
hood
the
again.
day off.
The day off. I know, yeah, man. I'm getting a day off if I ain't got one.
I'm gonna watch another hood on the Friday.
Yeah. Wait, the hold on.
Thursday, and then.
What is it? So the 13th is the Friday. I might just book off for 2 days, innit?
Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Or maybe what we're recording on the 30th. I'm meant to be making you Philly cheesesteaks on the 30th.
Ooh.
Don't get excited. He's been promising these since episode.
I made one last week and you just...
For you.
Yeah. He was paying us well.
How'd you make them?
How do I make them?
Yeah.
Ribeye in the freezer. 20 minutes slicing. Veg in a pot. In a frying pan. Onions and that kind of shit. Onions, peppers.
Oh, cool.
Some raquito peppers and all that kind of shit. Slice it all up, fry that up, fry up your meat, add a bit of spices. Then put it all in one pan, put the cheese on top till it melts, and then slide it in a roll.
Slide it in a roll.
Slide it in a roll. But yeah, I'll say maybe on the Saturday I'll come up early for making food. We can watch another hood as well.
Yeah, and there's a 6 cinema down there. Have you been there? The lighthouse or light or something.
I think I've heard of it.
it's
It's got
sick,
a bit of a reputation.
Yeah.
I got the recliners in Odeon the other day. That was nice. Because it's National Cinema Day yesterday, and it's like £4 a ticket.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, this the light and that, it's like, I think it's independent-ish. And they put like loads of old films on certain days, isn't it? Like,
That's sick.
so I think for Halloween they put in bare like old horror films.
I'm down for that. My 40s come with me.
Yeah, cool. Oh shit, nah, take it. The only other thing...
I don't watch horror movies, you know, jump around, I don't watch it.
I don't watch it either.
Neither of you do, do you?
The girls at work, there's 2 girls that love this horror shit, innit? They were like, oh, Duane, do you want to come to like Scarefest with us? And I was like, no, fucking
that. Oh shit. The only other thing I've got
I fucking love it.
is I found this, I was on TikTok and it's this dude talking about rappers with unusual habits, innit? Like they talk about Big Boy from Outkast and his
yeah,
owls.
he's got owls in that.
Heard about Twister?
No, what does he do?
Well, I call it ventriloquist. This
Oh,
isn't
yeah,
a ventriloquist,
I saw that.
ventriloquist.
Ventriloquism.
He's a ventriloquist.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah, he's got a little fucking puppet that raps and that.
Sick.
Sick. I was thinking the fucking video, we'll put it in and that, innit? But yeah, that's me mining all my TikTok and all
I got
that.
one more. Lauren Hill's going on tour with the Fugees, man. I'm
Yes.
going.
What the Paris bus case then?
Well, unless he ain't coming.
Yeah, trust me.
If she comes here, we're going, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay.
Childish Gambino's coming to England as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I love that, man.
Yeah, I don't know what album he's doing, or that's the
If
problem.
it's the latest one, I ain't going. Dead.
I just thought, I didn't even realise he was still rapping. I just thought he was on Atlanta and that, but fair enough. Right, are we playing Warzone? Is that what he's asking? You on tonight, Finn?
I'll jump on if you're on. When was last time you
Wait
updated it?
there, innit?
When was last time you updated it?
You got better internet in this place.
Yeah, my internet's way better
You
now.
used to get hype, people like, yeah, let's go play tonight, and then
Yeah,
like,
like, oh yeah, I can't.
one day of updates.
Double check last time you turned it on, innit?
I updated mine last night because I knew I'd stick it on you today.
Yeah. Yeah, dickhead, you could have hollered me and told me to update it. I don't know where I'm sleeping tonight, but I'll just take my Xbox with me.
The last match I played, I did getting very cheeky 12 kills.
You
I
see, I've been
came third, I think it
But
was. So
I've been banging Fortnite, so I'm better at the battle
Bro.
royales anyway.
Shut up. How are you friends with this game though?
I wasn't expecting you to say that, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm just saying I'm better with the battle royale format.
Yeah, it's third person versus first person, though, isn't it?
And it's cartoons versus...
Bro, do you shoot a gun? Does it go bang? Do you kill a nigga? What the fuck?
build-
Allow me, man.
you
I'm
build-
trying. I'm trying.
You build something Fortnite, though, innit?
I don't build shit. Nah, well, you can build. I just fucking build barriers in front of you when people are shooting. It's like free cover, innit?
True.
Yeah. But
They had that buildless mode for a bit.
in fact, have you played Fortnite, D?
Like, when it first came out, I thought, this piece of shit is a piece of shit.
Fair enough. It was better than what the other one was playing. Apex Legends.
Nah, that one was hard.
I don't know. I didn't like Apex.
I will say this: Fortnite, as gameplay wise, it can be very fun, but it also does seem extremely of the childish spectrum in it because of the cosmetics and everything, the way it looks and everything. And COD does feel more like a grown-up shooter.
Yeah, I know. Yes, definitely. But like I said, for me, I think what I found hard moving to Warzone was the battle royale format. I'm used to team deathmatches,
Yeah, but we can
but
play...
the battle royale started to fuck me up, innit?
Rebirth is basically multiplayer, but
Yeah. Is it a Sheikah Island or Shoka Island?
Yeah, I haven't played on that one yet.
Yeah.
Have you played Vondel?
No.
The Vondel map's sick.
Yeah.
The Fondle mode, Prince Andrew does.
With a V, motherfucker, Vondel. It's basically Amsterdam. Amsterdam map.
It's
There's
I
just
played it in that.
bunch of chunks
In
of
the
it.
campaign. You played the campaign? That
I
map
played that bit in the
nice,
campaign.
man.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
it's interesting because it's all quite built up as opposed to obviously Verdansk had it's the city and stuff.
Yeah.
And Cal, I'm not going to talk about Caldea because but Rebirth had its like none of them have been particularly housing but this Vondel is just a lot of rooftops in it. And then I will say this for Modern Warfare 2, introducing the whole underwater element is good. You can swim in this one, isn't it? You've got canals and stuff. Well,
You got
obviously,
excited.
shoot in the water and
You
that?
got excited if I was going to Atlanta.
Sounds like an RPG. Don't get me started about Atlantis, man. Fuck
you
it
can
up.
shoot with your secondary as long as it's not a main, so like a machine pistol or a pistol or a melee weapon you can use underwater.
Okay.
So you basically kind of it adds that. There's a lot of cool things that have done in it, but it's just a bit like if nobody's playing it, it's not fun to play in it. It's fun to play as a group, but if you're just doing solo or jumping in with randoms that don't talk or
So
screech down the bike like they're having issues.
like they're having issues.
Yeah, I'm trying to phrase this nicely. It sounds like they're having issues while they're playing the game. Just makes it a bit dread, doesn't it?
Yeah, I get you. Oh, fuck. Alright, now download it, I'll update it when I get home.
Is it still no one-hit snipes?
You have to have unlocked the explosive rounds, and then it's one-shot headshot.
I was watching this dude that goes around and explodes everybody. Like he searches for snipers and then he pops claymores next to them and like he put one shots them, like one taps them, so they move in and get blown up. Or
He used to be like the ghost of Verdansk, innit? Did you watch his video?
Yeah.
I've seen a guy that's just trying to do it by blades as well. Blades, hatchets, that kind of thing. Yeah.
That's your problem. You see that shit and try it on your first meeting.
Like Kirito and that. Oh shit. What was I gonna say? Ahsoka. You watched Ahsoka?
No, I was gonna ask you about the One Piece.
Yeah.
Is that any good? Does it look shit in it?
I've watched it
Is it a film or a series? That
Series.
Okay, cool.
This is what I'll say. Okay, so it's not One Piece.
Okay.
But it is Romance Dawn. Romance Dawn was the original name for One Piece before it got serialized.
Okay, cool.
So it's like the guy that go older in it, the guy that writes it, his everything's gone past him. So the way that I'm looking at it, it seems like a more condensed version of the story, which is what he initially wrote. So to me, I look at it as Romance Dawn rather than One Piece because there's there's this scene, I got my girl to watch like 2 episodes of One Piece in it, and there's this one bit, where there's this little girl, she's in a restricted area, they're like, oh, we gotta get her out of it, and they just dash her over the wall like no one cares about her in it. My girl's like, oh, that's what you do when we're finished in it. So because that scene wasn't in there, I'm like, that's not One Piece, in it. The girl never got dashed over the thing, and they do little things to change it, and that things happen differently, but yeah, it's pretty One Piece. I watched it all the way through, and I kind of enjoyed it. I got goosebumps here and there. So that's like that's my anime thing. I can go back and watch certain season anime 20 years later, and I'll still get goosebumps. So I got goosebumps, so it kind of passed the test.
I want to watch One Piece, but it's so much in it.
Bro, watch it now. Watch it. Once you get to episode by episode 40, you're hooked.
Yeah.
100%.
I thought you'd say 400.
But now, did you see the thing I posted the other day about it?
Yeah, that girl.
Yeah. Did you see it? My story the other day.
Fuck knows.
It's literally. This is what One Piece is. Where are we?
You really like One Piece,
yes.
right?
Yes.
What's it about? I mean, that's a great question. I'd say it's about a boy trying to find freedom in a world that's controlled by an omnipresent and oppressive government.
Yeah, so really, that's literally what the story is about, but it's not even a joke. It's not about pirates.
And what about Korra? Is that any good?
You mean Ahsoka?
That's so cool. I don't watch that.
Bro, but I thought, how Star Wars are you? I always forget, man. How Star Wars are you?
I'll watch it, but I'm not that bothered about it.
Oh, waste, man. Nah, Ahsoka's bad, man.
I've never watched...
You haven't watched Clone Wars properly, have you, though?
I was going to say, caveat, Ahsoka's sick if you've watched enough Clone Wars and Rebels to appreciate who everybody is, because it does not fucking explain it. Only because you've hit me to got me to watch so much of it beforehand. So, and even I haven't watched all of it. I've watched selective bits of Clone Wars and Rebels enough, so I was like, okay, I recognise that. I knew that was one what's his name's kid.
Yeah,
I was going to say green haired. No,
yeah.
don't. People
I was going to say it's not a spoiler anyway, but yeah.
Well, she's pregnant at the end of the animation, and this is the first time we physically get to see it.
Clone Wars, that cartoon that you keep telling me to watch.
Yeah. For the last 10 years, yeah, D, that's the one.
Right.
Google the thing that just says which episode you should watch though, because there's a lot of ones that are.
Yeah, now
I started watching the film. Is there a film one?
Yeah, there's a film one with a different animation.
Nah, this it.
But basically Ahsoka, you see Anakin in it. He had a Padawan.
Yeah,
and basically like, all the way through Clone Wars, the Clone Wars is about him and her and Obi-Wan in it. So like, people, the way you think it's him and Obi-Wan in the story, it was never him and Obi-Wan. It's him, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka. Yeah. They were the guys. In fact, he was the only.
Was she Mandalorian?
Yeah, she was. But that's why. So basically, she left the Jedi. She got in Clone Wars. She gets set up for this thing, and she gets exonerated. But she's like, nah, the Jedi switched on me, and so I'm done with the Order.
You should have believed me the first time.
Yeah, you should have believed me the first time. Yeah, like, fuck you, you're meant to have the Force. You didn't even know.
Yeah,
fuck you, bitches.
Fuck you.
Yeah, so she goes off, and that's why she don't get caught up in Purger and the Purge.
Yeah, she links back up with Obi and Anakin again once or twice on like on
Mandalore missions, yeah, on some Mandalorian missions.
Yeah.
But basically, like, so when you talk about big Star Wars, really, if it weren't Padme, he would have fallen because of Ahsoka. Like, if you talk about the three people he loves in the world who would have made him go mad and turn into Darth Vader, Obi-Wan, Padme, and Ahsoka. Yeah. But so she's deep in it.
Because Clone Wars came out after those three films.
So what they've done is they've done Clone Wars, the main series, and then they dropped the final season like 5-10 years later, and that shows Ahsoka during Order 66. Okay. So it shows what she was doing. She was fighting Darth Maul and that while that was happening, and she like literally there's a mad scene where she goes to look for Anakin in the Force because she's so used to him and she just can't find him anywhere. So she thinks he's dead.
Yeah.
And then in Rebels, she comes into Rebels. It's the next show about. I don't know, just some other Jedi's in it. Someone else that escaped Order 66 in it. Another Padawan that escaped in it and just kind of became Han Solo with the Force. And then that's his show in it. And then that show's pretty sick. But then there's characters from both of those animations. Because I think both of those animations are Dave Filoni. I know Rebels is Dave Filoni's first big thing. I don't know if he was... I think Clone Wars was Lucas. But I know Filoni was in on it. I believe so. So Ahsoka, you need to watch Ahsoka, you need to catch up on all that shit, bro.
That sounds like loads of shit to watch.
Yeah.
It's just watch Ahsoka, brother, and ask me questions.
If you want to just cut to the chase, you can just Google what do I need to know about Ahsoka before I watch Ahsoka. And
what
are you saying, One Piece or...
Bro, I'll be saying One Piece for life, man.
What one first?
The real one, not that romance don't shit.
Nah, One Piece or all the Star Wars.
You're going to watch a lot either way, really.
I'd say watch Ahsoka because it's ongoing. Start One Piece immediately. Like, we can go and watch a One Piece now if you really want to.
I watched 2 episodes of it.
Two? How far are you? No, you ain't got that far through. I'm talking, man, like Zoro, man. He's on my keychain, bro. See that? Roronoa Zoro, bro. He's a bad man. He's in a jewel. The guy's like, yo, why you turning around? You've lost. He's like, yo, I can't get slashed in my back. That's a pussy old thing. Man takes it in his chest like a G, bro. Like a G. That's the example. Oh, honestly, there's this one scene. Sorry,
I've never seen one.
I know. There's this one scene in it. There's this one scene in the fake one, in the live action in it. That's in the anime. That's not in the live action in it. Where like they kidnap Luffy as a boy in it, and like the guy who looks up to the pirate comes after him in it, and the bad man's pointing a gun. He was like, I've got a gun at Luffy. He's like, he goes to him, yo. Those aren't for threatening people. Then his boy just turns up next to him and blams him in his head.
Oh yeah, that was the way I can't.
Yeah, that's like those scenes in One Piece. Like really, it's like it's a funny thing, but nah, it's true, brother. Like you can't run out on road and pull out your knife. I'm gonna shank you, bro. You're gonna get shanked. What are you talking about? These things ain't for fun, you know. They're not for threatening people. They're for killing, man. You get me? Stop running around playing things to say training, my nigga.
We were told that from young, innit? If you're gonna
that's what I'm saying.
You gotta be ready to use it.
Yeah, if you're gonna bust something out, get ready to use it, and it's simple. Or don't pull it out, or don't act like you're that guy.
Call back to a previous episode.
Go on.
I was talking about anime that I have watched.
Yeah.
You need to the entertainment arc of Demon Slayer. You just need to get I think about 4 episodes and then it spices up. From 1 to 4, it's a bit like. I'm gonna be honest. I know everybody loves Rengoku.
Yeah.
But the whole fucking
the fire guy, the flame guy. You don't remember any of the names. When he goes
to see his dad, he goes to see his dad and his brother at the start, and they do all that for like a couple of. Is it 2 episodes?
Yeah, 2 episodes.
It's not a long ass episode. But then he leaves it behind, and as soon as Tengen shows up and they start getting he starts getting funny then, and then it starts getting.
But
violent, and then
yeah,
the final battle. Fuck.
Yeah, the final battle's hard.
It's one of the fucking my favourite
Yeah, it is
anime
what it is.
fights, man.
it is. I don't know about my favourite anime, but it's one of
One
my
of my
highest things. Yeah,
personal choice, not.
Yeah.
If I was ranking it above all, I'd probably as pure visually amazingness. It would be up there, but there's a lot of other great anime fights that would get ahead of it.
He started watching Titan now.
Yeah.
I got him onto Titan the other
How
day.
far you got?
Wait, spoiler alert.
I'm about to talk a bunch of shit about it before,
Yes,
but go on.
yeah, spoiler
Are
alert.
you not a fan of it?
No. Yeah, listen to his theories. Do you know what? I'll give you one. You're right about Blondie.
Oh, no.
Okay. But
Right.
I didn't guess it. Go on, tell him what you
No,
know.
I
Tell him what
didn't
you think you know.
So, Attack on Titan is. I have a couple of little bits from.
Sorry, can I just interject for 1 second?
Go on then.
Just to give you Paul's background, he loves gore, he loves horror,
I love
he loves
horror.
anything that gives you nightmares and like what's his name? Lovecraft. Cthulhu.
We won't say that the rest of the gentleman's name on this. Sure.
That's alright, man.
But,
It's like Cthulhu.
So, like,
Yeah.
I grew up reading James Herbert books and Stephen King books and shit like that. So, and watching the classic stabby horror films. And
Yeah.
like, my favourite film's The Thing. Anybody that's seen it will know that that's.
Someone brought that up the other day to me. I was like, that's Paul's favourite film.
Yeah, it doesn't get much, like, horror violent than that.
Yeah.
But,
Sorry, back to Titan. Sorry to
so,
interject.
obviously, watching a lot of, like, shit like Devilman, the original anime is extremely violent. Just killing dudes, ripping up people to bits and that. So, obviously, Attack on Titan, with its plot as it is of literally giants eating humans, they could even refer to it as Titan Mist in The Thing, which is what I've basically referred to as the censor of the show. So the bit where dude turns into Titan for the first time and he ends up with no hand, it's just, you can see that they've even animated that there's a bloody stunt there.
Yeah.
But they just cover it in steam. I don't know whether it's to get past certain censors.
Yeah. You know, in China, they turn all the blood white. So
Yeah.
like, all these scenes of people are getting shanked and blood's popping out their mouth. Looks like they just got juiced on and shit, man. It's hilarious. China censorship, man. Go on, sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine. You sent me the thing of a bunch of scenes next to each other and I was like, this is
People just
fucking
lying, covered in
right.
jizz, bro. It's hilarious. I'll send it, yeah.
So that annoys me because it just detracts from it a little bit because you're deliberately trying to work your way around it. I'm not a massive fan of deliberately shoehorning gore in.
Yeah.
But if you're going to show somebody get chopped in half, it's just going to be bloody and it. Like Castlevania got the right mix.
Yeah. You seen Castlevania?
I saw the first season.
I think we spoke about this, innit?
Yeah, the first season.
Yeah.
It might be the most gory anyway.
They're bringing out... Oh, shit, it's out this month, isn't it? They're bringing out the second series.
We have a young
Not second series, a new...
22 days left until the spin-off series comes out.
Yeah, the spin-off.
So, plot-wise, Attack on Titan's fine. I can look past that whole them trying to downplay the gore side
Yeah,
of it.
it's just so it can get out to 12-year-olds, really.
What's his name? Eren.
Jaeger.
He's such a little bitch.
Yeah.
He's such a fucking little bitch. And I know that you said he snaps out of this eventually. And I'm continuing to watch it because of this. But it's really getting on my fucking
Because
nerves.
I started watching it on the dub version, and because he is a bitch and he's whining all the time, the voice actor was terrible, so I had to go back to reading the subtitles.
Yeah.
Because he just whines. And then I think I texted you saying, I can't take the whining.
English.
of
Yeah, I
it.
know. Sometimes I don't like the English voice actors a lot of the time. I
Yeah.
think they fuck it up. The Japanese, man, like the Japanese. In all fairness, Luffy's played by a woman, and she sounds more manly in Japanese than the man playing Luffy in English.
It's mad how they can do that.
Yeah. But I think it's our sensibilities, and that's what we expect when we see a boy. We expect to hear a boy's voice, so that's the way they play it. Go on.
So that's my main gripe. It's like, and don't be wrong, I've watched the anime. So like Zenitsu, when he's awake,
Yeah,
he's a
whiny
top
little
tier
bitch.
bitch.
Tanjiro's a bit of a bitch as well, to be honest.
No,
I mean, given what happened to him, it's okay, but
I still don't think he is because it's his conversation with determination. He's not.
yeah.
He never really cries about it. He's like, bro, look how many times he had to kill himself to pull him out of the trainer. I can't see Eren killing himself that many times.
Nah.
Then having that bad boy. Tanjiro's a creature of determination, and a philosophical creature of determination.
Save your judgment on Eren, I beg you. Save your judgment
No,
on this guy.
no,
No,
I
because
know you
look,
said-
when I say the world's biggest overcorrect.
Yeah, you did say that to me, which is another thing. But the other problem I've got is I'm trying to watch it all off my phone, plugged into the TV,
Skin.
and then sometimes I just can't be fucking bothered. If I could just click the button like normal, which is why I sessioned all the way through Demon Slayer so fast, it's because it's just on
Yeah,
Netflix.
Netflix,
Bang, go next.
Needs to get a bit of TV, man, so you can just cast that shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. But go on, go to your theory. So you're up to female Titan
So
drama.
female Titan has just appeared that looks suspiciously like the blonde one with no emotion.
Annie Leonhardt.
Annie Leonhardt.
So the only thing I'm gonna have to research is anime.
So that makes me suspicious that's her. Don't ask me why, it just does. But I'm also suspicious that the Iron Titan is
Armoured
Titan.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm being a bitch.
No. I need to say it right in the first place. Is it Reiner?
Reiner Braun.
Reiner Braun.
Yeah.
2 reasons for that. Same haircut. Anime always makes me suspicious of the same haircut. And there's a point where he gets grabbed by a Titan, and he just every time you see Erin and what's his female best friend's name? Mikasa. Because she's like known to be like she's bad as fuck.
Yeah. Because she's whatchamacallit.
The fact that he just like he was fully in the hand and he broke out, it's just made me go, there's something a bit more than it appears here.
Yeah. I mean, I can spoilers if you want, but
no, the silence isn't.
Honestly, this is why we needed him on the podcast. Because I mean, initially it was we're both gas youths, and he's a bit more grounded, so he'll kind of keep us grounded and do the research.
I was going to say, anything. My whole idea was to just sit here with a laptop, not so fat long.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, if you introduce me, I'm gonna have to talk plenty now.
But talk when you feel like
when you guys having a conversation about something, you just need to know like what did you like when Chanel came out. I can sit here and go.
Yeah, we need
the bang.
See what? Let's big up what's his name? Let's big up Tom Holland's Spider-Man. We need a man in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
We need a man in the chair. But yeah, shit, we got like 1 hour 20.
Yeah. We didn't even talk about Verdansk, but oh well.
Okay, one line from Verdansk. I've got I done no research on this.
The bouncing Betty line is the best line, isn't it?
There's the bouncing Betty line. There's the third party line, which is a very
that's a good one.
I will put that getting man airlifted.
Yeah.
But obviously when he's spitting, he's saying that you fucked and you're getting airlifted out. But obviously when Verdansk, if you win, you get airlifted out. Everybody else gets to rock. Beyond that, there isn't that many references to it besides the title and the video, which the video has a repeat of the mission No Russian, which is the one where they famously go up in the lift.
Yeah.
And then they kill all civilians. I was saying this, it's the first Call of Duty that came with a warning when you booted it up. Do you want to include it, yes or no? And everybody went,
no. They got away with that as well, because it's like, it's like that. It's like, there weren't no black people in that. That's what I would have said. So, Dave, you're doing, this is a very bad sin. No, there's no black people in that. It's not the same thing. My favourite line, it's got nothing to do with COD, but I just love the I'm beating or misogyny, it's mahogany, I got bougie wood. Bro, my wood has never been bougie.
When that line came out, sniffing in my floor, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gas.
Yeah, just bopping around with your little fake gun. It's bougie wood. But now, obviously, Dave in general is pretty goated. He's a sick UK artist, been grinding for a while. Enough people say he's an industry plant. I don't really care.
I don't think he is.
No.
I'll be honest, innit? You know me, I always prefer older stuff anyway. I'm not hating, I feel like Dave's lost something recently, but I think he's just going through shit, you get me? Growing up in it, but...
Your man's done two albums, isn't it? Probably just fucking...
Yeah, but this last album was on some Aaron Yeager shit though.
No, I like this last album.
No, I liked it, but it was on some Aaron Yeager shit. Get me? I'm just waiting for the overcorrect. I want to hear some, like, the Huss album, the new Huss album.
Yeah.
I ain't even heard the whole thing yet, but the tunes I've heard of it, like, Huss is back, you get me? I want to hear Dave come back a little bit. I
think he's gone into his I'm an artist, isn't it? And just doing all that magic. That's
cool, man. I like him as art. I mean, in all fairness, Kendrick's the same, but I don't know, I feel like Kendrick's still got some of his original flavour that keeps him Kendricky. I don't know.
I ain't listened to it,
Bro, you need to listen to the new one. You need to listen to the new one.
Mr. Moran.
Oh, well.
It's just what I like to, especially with Kendrick joints, is sit there and listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, that's all I do, isn't it?
Yeah, but I just haven't had a chance, or I've had a chance and just not remembered it exists to sit there, because you used to do, when I used to do driving as a job, when I used to have to drive like an hour and a half,
we'd
have to go on missions. That's a good start. I'm going to pick these records, listen to them all the way through. It's like, that's why I had so much respect for Kendrick when I heard Mad City, because the whole thing from beginning to start is a fucking story. If you play the record on repeat, where it ends clicks exactly back into where it starts again.
It's going.
And he obviously does the same.
Are we all in agreement that Damn's his worst album?
I don't know. Because let's be honest, we know I'm an emotional brother, innit? Like, and Damn was just like, it was just emotion, innit? Like, I don't know, okay, I don't know if it was his worst album ever, but it's his weakest. I don't know if it's his worst, but it's his weakest. You get what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean. It's
like it don't stand up to the other ones, but like neither does Michelangelo or the rest of the Turtles. You get me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, don't it? Like some things are inferior, but they're the same. You get me?
If you're ranking them, is that at the bottom?
Yeah. It is. What's your top then? What's your top, Kendrick?
I love Good Kid, Mad City, but Pimp a Butterfly. Too many layers in it. It's just like that one's too deep, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
I'd probably go Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
Morale. Damn.
I'll probably go.
If we're leaving out Overly Dedicated, then
Section 80 and all you can get dropped. They're special cases, isn't it? They don't. they sit above the rest, you know. Like that was those two were the first Kendrick albums. Really. You're not like from K Dot to Kendrick. You know what I mean? In my eyes, not that I listen to K Dot, but for me, it's got to be. I'm gonna have to put Moral first.
First.
Yeah, bro.
No.
Fuck, I didn't listen to it. Well, at least I listened to more than a couple of tracks I've listened to.
I just think, I don't know, it is like we're saying with Dave, it's art, ain't it? It's art, but it's not whiny. And that's why I like it.
No, I never really feel like he's white.
Kendrick.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Even
I think feeling sorry for yourself is a very English thing. You get me? I don't think
what's the
Americans as a society.
Have
just
you heard of Eminem? Holy
Nah, but Eminem's already been. That's old. That's old
he
trauma.
started doing it again.
He did. He kind of went through two phases and then stopped doing it and then started doing it again.
Oh shit.
For me, it's going to be Good Kid, Mad City at the top, then Pimp a Butterfly. But much like you, they're very, very, very close together. Some days I could, if you ask me like maybe tomorrow, I might change them to around. But then it goes.
Second, I'd say.
Would we not include in Section 8 or Overly Dedicated?
We can do, but I can't rejig my.
I can't. I've seen include, but if I can't include Mr. Morrow because I haven't watched it, listened to it. Sorry. So then it'd have to be Damn. So yeah, I suppose of those, if we're ranking those, then Damn is at the bottom. Even though Damn is still sick.
Yeah.
Majority of love.
Yeah, Damn's my last one. Yeah, so it's Mr. Morrow, Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City. Damn. Do you know what? I don't.
Putting Section 80 above Overly Dedicated.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm putting both of them above Damn as well.
Yeah, definitely.
To be honest, Section 8 can go over Good Kid.
No.
He tickles it. He's very close to tickling it.
See, this is why we need the adjudicator.
See, I love concepts and concepts of Mad City. It's just like the first time you hear it, it's like the first time you hear bloody Grand Don't Come For Free, and it just like.
Do you know what? Are we forgetting an album? Oh, that untitled one.
That's got some alright tracks.
Nah, do you see why I think Section 8 is stands better?
We're listening to Good Kids on the way back now.
No, we listen to Mr. Morrow, man.
Well, no, because we're going to be talking now. We can't focus on it.
What was I saying? I've never heard an album like Section 80 again.
In what way?
Like, I don't know, the vibes, the beats, everything, like, the whole vibe of it. Number one, the whole fuck the authority thing, like, there's not much...
Reagan era.
Nah, even, like, it reminds me of, like, NWA and them kind of things, because it's very much, like, is against something, against an ideology, you get me? And the ideology of, like, not being unified sort of thing. So, like, I just, like, in rap, there's not much of that in general anymore, you get me?
That was the whole of the 80s rap?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, when was the last time you heard? I mean, what, maybe RJ 3000 a little bit, you get me? A bit of Outkast sometimes, maybe one or two rappers, but someone so high profile and that, I don't know, like, even, like, the use of horn, just the use of horns on that, that album. I think it's, I haven't heard any, even a Kendrick album.
You know J. Cole produced High Power in it?
Yeah. You tell me that every week. It's like, do you know when your girl tells you that same story over and over again? Oh, you know what? You know this thing, guy? That's you.
I was going to say, I have heard this on the podcast before.
Oh, shit.
But no, it's one of the best beats on the record. High Power is sick.
What we got you then, P, since we're running over? Obviously, me and D are proper mainstream guys. I know you listen to a lot of rap that I may not listen to.
Yeah.
You're more mainstream than me. Don't put me in trouble.
Shut up, man. Listen, over the last couple of years, you've both been getting dragged along with me. You started listening to Drake.
I just don't talk about it.
I would not have that publicly said that I've started listening to Drake.
Yeah,
I like that bit on Sicko Mode. I'm going to tell you about my gripe with Sicko Mode. I only like the bit that's got Drake on it. As soon as the beat actually drops, I turn the song off.
So what you're saying is it's not Drake's song, but you only listen to the Drake bit.
Yeah, because
you listen to Drake.
That only one chunk is the best bit of Drakeness that Drake's ever done. The rest of it's all just like
is that about creeping down the street or something? Or is that not?
I don't even know. I don't listen to Sicko Mode, innit? We'll play it on the way back.
Is the Eren Yeager of hip hop, mate?
Who, Drake?
Yes.
Nah, man, it's the fucking watch, but it's something else, man.
Just remember that Joe Budden line. Drake raps about the women and he just fucks them.
Oh shit. But okay, so not Drake, and yes, I have dragged everyone into the mainstream. But yeah, what's your preferences rap wise? What are your perspectives as well? Like,
do you like local at the minute? I love local. Are you into local?
I don't think I've listened to
Local.
Nah. It keeps appearing now, so it's a sign that I'm gonna have to.
Like his first album is a bit more like chilled out. It's got like loads of clarinets and shit on it. It's like it was at my wedding.
I do like a classical beat.
It was at my wedding, but when you was all eating, I played a bit of local, but just the instrumental. And but his new album, it's all about his relationship with his dad in it, and it is sick, man.
That's good. So yeah,
I'm getting to that point in my life now where I'm listening to stuff that I like.
Yeah, that's like me. Like I listen to
overly branching
people that
out
I
to
like.
shit.
There's not really new. People keep telling me West Side Gun in it. Get into it, but I just can't get into it.
You get to that age now, we're just our music, innit?
Yeah.
I think one of the best tunes that you ever introduced me to was is it? No, it is R.A. Rugged Man, the one he done about Agent Orange.
Oh, Uncommon Valor.
Yeah. So
that's.
It's got this. So R.A. Rugged Man's a rapper. I saw.
If you're looking for that tune, it's you have to search. You can put R.A. the Rugged Man, Uncommon Valor in. It might just give you his verse, but you need to put in JMT or Jedi Mind Tricks.
Oh, so he's him in Jedi Mind Tricks.
Yeah, because it gives you the stories of two perspectives. So R.A.'s verse is about his dad, who was willing to go out there and fight, wanted to get busy with it. But then Vinny Paz's verse first is more about someone that doesn't want to go to war. So you get to see, if you listen to the tunes full, it gives you two perspectives on it.
Oh, that's good. But then the R.A. Rugged Man version basically talks about, in Stranger Things, how Hop can't have kids.
Yeah.
Do you know why he can't have kids?
I've only seen season 1, so...
Spoilers!
I don't
know. I don't like it. You can...
Yeah, in all fairness, not anyone that was in that war, but it's only associated to that. Yeah, so there was something they had him spray to kill the... Yeah,
so Agent Orange was
crops.
Basically the Viet Cong and the North Vietnamese army, to be fair, they used a lot of tree coverage, so they went, if you get rid of all the trees, you won't be able to hide anywhere, which is a bit... It sounds very American way of thinking.
Trees down!
That's what Paramount did to the protesters.
But it ended up kind of backfiring upon the American soldiers that were out there, and anybody got affected, it caused cancer and birth defects amongst your kids.
Yeah, so basically anyone that was spraying it for America ended up going home with cancer and birth. So R.A. Rugged Man has got, I think, 3 of his siblings have died before the age of 10.
Yeah, something like it's got a bar in it. It's like, I can't remember exactly how it goes, so I'm just going to skip it, but it's just like mad life, and absolutely fucking insane life.
He was on, not to talk about someone, I don't know if that podcast's still going still, but the
love of hip hop.
Yeah, the hip hop Saved My Life, like Ragesh Raga Nathan.
Oh, I used to listen to that.
Saved My Life, not for the love of hip hop.
Yeah, he had R.A. Rugged Man on there talking about it, and this is why I stopped listening to the podcast, because R.A. started talking about it. It was visually upset. Like it was a deep moment, and it's like, okay, then let's move on.
Yeah.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like, hip hop didn't save your life if you can't let the rapper finish his story.
There's a few moments where because R.A., anybody doesn't know
he's a wild card.
He's a fucking wild card. If you know who he is, then you're gonna obviously know that, innit? But if you don't know who he is, bro, he's a fucking wild card and a menace and a maniac. But that's what makes him cool, and that's why his live show's got so much fucking energy in it, because he goes for it. But yeah, I would have thought taking him onto a BBC podcast is just a bad idea anyway. It's absolutely mad. And Ramesh was just a bit like, let's swiftly moving on.
And then R.A. pulls him because like, okay, you need to just move past that. That's too deep for you.
Huh? It's just like, that's the other thing. He's going to pull you up on it as well if you don't let you finish.
But
I didn't even know that podcast is still going. Like,
I don't know if it still is. Maybe they didn't make it past 20 episodes.
Yeah.
But
he does like an owl and something, doesn't he?
The owl is Big Tom. That he goes on does a lot of pros programs with,
That's good.
That big comedian.
Oh yeah, my man from the In-Betweeners.
No, that's Greg Davis.
That's Greg, isn't
Oh,
it?
I don't know then.
I'll show you a picture. I'll show you a picture.
Anyway, let's wrap up for now, I think. Yeah, this has been episode 8. Introduction to Man Like P,
Yeah.
the official third member. It still sounds dodgy. Should we do Chanel next week?
Big time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tom
I don't
Davis, is
know.
that his name or something?
You
like
might, yeah, Tom Davis.
Is that the guy who was on his other podcast with as well?
that? No,
Yeah,
no.
that's the one he does the owl and the thing with.
No.
But he was on what's that program called?
He was landlord when
Landlord.
Roberts was a landlord in a pub or something.
Yeah, and there's I had him on Question of Sport. No,
Yeah,
League of Their Own.
Yeah, League of Their Own.
League of Their Own. I had him on them a lot, and obviously because their banter we got really well.
Yeah,
they started doing
it's
lots of
doing
shit
together. It's good. Alright then, do you know what? We won't even announce what we're doing next week because it might just end up all getting effed up again. But Chanel's on the
Doing
list.
something.
Yeah, do you know what? Before we go, you got any new things to go on the list? Because I think I thought of something over there.
Siobhan just texted me and said, "What time did the time waste to get there?"
Rotted. Tell her I got there early.
So I could tell her because he brought someone else. He came early.
You can let your wife talk about me like that, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
And I'm gonna publish it on a podcast.
Oh shit! Do you know what? This is one. Oh, I watched one of the Black Mirrors.
What one?
The Jones Awful.
What did you think?
Right, that was a fucking head
This
fuck
is why I
still.
couldn't tell you about the
Salma Hayek
the
stuff.
Sam Hype.
That's sick. We need to do an episode just literally on Jones Awful. I thought that was sick still because it's like the South Park thing, the human centipede. Like watch what you sign.
Yeah.
Bare messages.
Yeah,
I was thinking about. Someone said to me, "Oh, fix up, man." I was like, "Yo, did we say that before Dizzy Rascal?" I mean, probably because that's the tune in it, but like, fix up, look sharp. I thought we ain't done no Dizzy, and that
There
was
was a
a big
documentary
tune.
on BBC4, like the Rise of Grime or something.
Yeah.
I watched it the other night. That was sick.
On BBC 4.
Yeah, it's
Shit.
probably on
On
That's
Arts, you know,
that's how
on
old
BBC
we-
Arts, my G.
That's how old you are now.
Yeah, and the other one I come up with maybe you mentioned it, but do you know the butterfly effect?
Oh,
We've
yeah.
got to do the butterfly effect at some point, innit?
What
I
the
love-
film?
Yeah.
I love
I've
anything.
never watched it.
Anything.
Never watched the butterfly effect. It is the only Aston Kutcher's. This is the only reason I still watch Aston Kutcher is because of butterfly effect. It was the baddest film I ever saw in my life.
I love
that age.
anything time travel in it. That's
Yeah.
why I'm all over.
It's basically tries to change shit and it just keeps
I
fucking up
remember-
worse and worse.
I remember this is how far we're going back now when you used to rent a VHS tape and you used to have trailers before you got to the film.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the trailer for it.
It goes a
Remember they
trailer.
started putting like adverts in there for like. I remember I got a DVD or something and Mars Bar advert. Or
Oh,
something.
one
Yes.
more thing. Have you seen Nicki Minaj's finisher on COD?
It's not real.
Is it not real?
Not real.
It's
I think
fake.
Is it a mod or something like
And
that?
she
Or-
spins around and sits on the bed.
yeah, that's a guarantee you that's a mod.
Bro, in all fairness,
Oh wait,
given it being Nicki Minaj,
it could be that they've just took one of the many other finishers because you're
Yeah,
going to sign it. So
yeah.
they've designed
The
one
thing
where
to
it would be
Nicki
like a.
Minaj.
Like she spins round and just sits on the face.
yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a mod.
I genuinely thought it was Nicki's thing, you know. We're
But she-
gonna have to find out. You have to go
She's
to
in the
there.
game.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, because
she
it's got Nicky, you've got Snoop in there now.
Yeah.
Snoop's been in there for time. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
they're moving like fucking Fortnite
You
now,
can
really.
get a dog now, innit?
Yeah. They're trying to say basically, and it's fucking stupid, isn't it? They're trying to recapture Warzone 1, where it's Verdansk, but how are you going to do that when it was a pandemic? That's the
And
reason it was so
everyone was
popular.
in the house.
Mm.
Like,
You had a
we
captive
briefly-
audience.
Briefly said it before, innit, but you were saying that you're playing you were playing Fall Down Guy and shit like that. Innit?
Yeah.
But that was a lot of ways to be social.
Yeah.
That's like you can get 4 of your boys link up and then
Exactly. Now that's where we like. And then again, we had it from Destiny, but actually, no, we was playing Rocket League in lockdown, weren't we?
Yeah.
We done fall. In fact, hold on. When you talk about Fall Down Guy, you were the one that got me on this stupid game in the first place. I wasn't even trying to play that shit.
because you haven't won one
Because
yet.
you want to play Warzone.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wouldn't play it. I was playing.
Bro,
I don't know if I would've
we
played
would have played it.
I don't remember, I
You
don't
was like,
remember.
P's got a group of lads, get on it, and I was like getting on it, and then you was like never on.
Oh no, it's because I was shit. I wouldn't play it. I was shit. I just wouldn't play it.
You just need to.
No,
Like,
it is the battle royale format. I just panic.
Yeah, well that's what.
the more times you play, the less you panic.
Yeah.
That's what. Oh, a minute ago I said I've been practicing the battle royale format, and this one over here has got bare shit talking. It's a
No,
cartoon
you
game.
didn't say that. You didn't say I've been practicing Battle Royale. You said I played Fortnite.
That's how you
So I'm
phrased it.
getting better for Warzone.
I caveated it after. Anyway, okay.
You did caveat it.
Fuck this shit. This motherfucker hates me. His wife's talking smoke. It's may by the end of the podcast. Rule about the podcast. If you fuck up the podcast and we have to stop doing it, you owe everyone a steak dinner.
Okay.
Why are we going to stop doing it?
Oh, so if you say something so raving that we have to move to a different country?
If you start beef or whatever, if you mash it up, if your energy is what kills it, same as me, same as him, when we finish it, we buy each other a steak dinner, we stay friends.
This is
anyway.
because if we would have been finished by now with some of the shit he says that I'm about to edit out. And the sending texts is like, he said this had to go.
I still have heat over the whole Kano Gets thing you had. That was last week, wasn't it?
Kano Gets thing.
Well, what
you were just saying I'd have to go back and actually take word for word on it.
Yeah.
But it's just
I was basically saying that Gets is actually better.
Gets has done more for grime than Kano. And then just have a little peek at the numbers.
Yeah.
And then we'll tell you
this is not why he just goes off at it.
No. Listen.
I don't know whether I agreed with them, but I don't.
It's not about the numbers.
No, there was conjecture on your conjecture on your part.
What I'd say is, for me, numbers, Kano's probably sold more.
No, but what about Kano versus Wiley? That did a lot for.
What about Gets versus P?
It's not as much.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. Maybe what's bigger for you, D?
For me?
Yeah. You know exactly. So why are you gonna talk this shit for?
Yeah,
for me, right? Yeah, Kano did a lot for the business, but I feel like Gets has continually done something for the culture. Like Gets still runs through the culture of this music, whereas
so does Kano.
Kano makes adverts a defender now. Like no disrespect to him, but
that is sick. That is.
Do you know what? I will say Kano is. The thing about Kano is he's quite a stylish looking gentleman. He looks stylish when he's in all out throughout Top Boy. Yeah. Even a bit where he's not cracked out, but he's living on a barge. He's still got his style about him, and so I can understand why they want to use him as an advert to defend his popular dude as well.
He's all over GQ and that kind of shit, so always has been.
Made in the Manor as a record. It's fucking mint. He's got both sides of the perspective.
And Hoodies also.
Yeah.
But then, so
he's better right then. Who's got better albums? Is it easy?
This is going to be tricky for me because I have this thing where I really like Gets his bars and I like his flow and like all that, but
his
a lot of his beats are just.
But remember, this is what I said. I said that Gets is not changed that much, and that him then is still working now. So technically, he was ahead of everybody. I think that was one of the points I was making.
You can put loads. You can put P's and Q's on. You can put Suck Your Mama and Flow is not very much different at all.
Yeah.
Who said Suck Your Mama on Jules Holland?
No. Just me.
Let's not forget that.
Okay, but look at culture, right? Okay, so first of all, right, yeah, when Chipmunk, because this is my theory.
Don't say his name to me.
This is my theory. Chipmunk was meant to be the second generation of grime. Get me? Chipmunk was meant to be. He signed his deal. Chris Brown slapped Rihanna, and grime music got fucked up, innit? When all these times, right, and people say grime's dying, when people don't really follow grime, Gets has been like that stream that kept running.
I'd say that
when we talk about when you talk about songs and that, fine. Who's got more freestyles? Who's got more iconic fire in the booth? Kano's got an iconic fire in the booth, but who's got more iconic for the for the thing? I think it does have to be Gets. So when you talk about like Daily Duppies. Fire in the booths.
He's definitely better at free.
When you talk about more, also he's brought groups as well. He's brought the movement in. You know what I mean, and them kind of thing. He's and let's be honest, live show as well. Live show Gets has got it over Kano.
I don't know, man.
I haven't seen them both.
You was fucked off the fucking.
I was on stage with Kano at one of them. Me and Matt went to some.
Make a wish.
Detonate. I'll give you that one. I've been giving you heat all podcast. Me and Matt went to some Detonate. He was in Nottingham. Kano was there and he just got man up on stage and that, innit? It's
good.
I saw Kano the only time I was about to say I've never seen either of them live, but I did see Kano live once at Drum Bass Awards.
Yeah. Well, we've seen Kano and Gets at the same place, and who we were more hyped for. Who were you? Yeah, we saw him at O2.
I thought you meant the same shows.
Nah.
How drunk was I? I don't remember this shit.
Them doing the classic ones where they did is it Ghetto Kid?
Yeah,
they did Ghetto Kid together, and it's hearing them both do Ghetto Kid now would be sick.
It's the
live shows is Gets all day because man, you can just
and freestyles then. Okay, what about freestyles?
Okay,
so hold on. Kano only gets one category, but gets it. But
he gets 1 on 1 category.
Okay, what's he get?
Top Boy. That's done a lot for the
intent
culture.
And 2.
Gets kind of that. I'm saying.
That's cool. He's not an actor. He was the intent. It's a film.
He was in something else, and I was just like. That's what it's like, no.
Yeah, Kano. In all fairness, though, by Kano's own admission, is not like an amazing actor. He just works really hard at his craft on Top Boy. But I think, I don't know.
What annoys me with Top Boy is the new kids say, "Oh, Sulika rap. I found out Sulika."
Sully from Top Boys. This is what I'm saying. Or like, I don't know. Gets is a force for Graham, I think, and I don't. Not to say Kano has done anything wrong, but I think my whole thing is that the perspective we had of Gets and Kano back then might have been a bit skewed, because when I look at them now, I'd say Gets might be pushing the lead. Not by loads, you get me, like Usain Bolt versus fucking the next fastest motherfucker. But I think Gets is yeah. And when you look at the whole way through, and I look back and I'm like, oh, I was wrong about Gets, you get me? And I also kind of think I was wrong about Kano, because I thought Gets will be doing what Kano is now, you get me? Like, his freestyles during lockdown. Don't forget the fucking show he done during lockdown in his house.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
He done like a tour of his house, and he was doing like a show in different rooms of his house during lockdown.
And he got a rude kid to come DJ.
DJ, like social distance DJ, and everything was sick. And yeah, the freestyle, like the from lockdown coming forward. Again, now Gets don't do the best albums, but his lyrics, man, no one can't beat.
No, he's got bars.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. There's no chance I'm not arguing
about
that.
Is he a better barrer than Kano? I think Kano can. Yeah.
All right then, but is Kano a better artist than Gets?
Yeah.
Overall,
yeah.
If you're looking at complete package, they really are the two ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I mean, Kano's very good at making records.
This joint album that they've been saying they might do for
beg.
Listen.
Now put this out now. Listen. Oh, no, more than J. Cole Kendrick. UK over US.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Gets,
that obviously.
Kano, this is Flip the Vibe podcast. Nah, man, fuck it, it's worth it. We want this album. You can listen to the episode and hear the arguments and whatnot, but the reality is, there's no two greater MCs in the UK at the moment, or in our times, I'd say, than Gets and Kano. Wretch. If it was fuck it, we want all three of them. We want Gets, Kano, Wretch album, because that would just blow all these US motherfuckers out the water. 100%.
Do you remember when, because I loved Slaughterhouse in it, I fucking loved, do you remember when they did that Slaughterhouse freestyle versus the Movement freestyle?
Nah,
Slaughterhouse did not bring it, and the Movement just went
hard. The Movement was fucking solid though. Shit. Do you know what? There's one more. We're probably going to have to split this into two.
Yeah, this is definitely got
I was going to say, because I've got another story off the back of your whole UK thing.
Go on, then one more P, go for it. I'll try and remember what I was talking about.
I don't have to pull the article up, so I'm going to have to go off memory. Big Daddy Kane was performing in London, or somewhere in the UK maybe, and they had basically performing. I heard there's two sides to the story on this one. So there's one is that the UK crew, I can't remember what they're called, that were coming to perform, they were late, so Big Daddy Kane was already on when they were meant to be on, so one of them came to the front and stood there in a ballet.
As you do.
And then it's like Big Daddy Kane's like took his jacket off and it's like, what the fuck you doing? Like nearly started fighting. So that nearly started fighting.
That
really nearly
moment.
started fighting because lots too many people surround you. So that caused the whole UK-US argument to come up again. It was like, because the UK boys were just like, the US always pars us off, man. We're always last on the bill, all that shit. It's just like, we're talking about Big Daddy Kane. I don't know. My man's up right. Up there.
Yeah, I know his foundation, but then
legends, but
these young guns probably don't know what Big Daddy Kane looks like.
Yeah. I'm not sure this crew's that young. The crew that I have to find out what they're called. You're googling.
If it was that fucking Bad Boy Chiller crew, fucking slap them all up, man.
Shit.
They're called.
Yeah, it is The Witcher 4. Oh, you hear about flipping Mike, your bridge in the NPC girl? What's her name? Pinky Doll. You know the NPC behaviour. You know what I mean, man.
I showed you one video.
See what she looks like. Look at the small picture. People are saying like, she's lighting herself up. Someone's found the filter she uses as well, but I look like Cal Turk when I use it. There's an episode of Scrubs in it where Turk's pretending to be white, and he's like, I'm Cal Turk. I've got good credit. But he's all whited out. Guess yes, white face.
The dude's name was Comanche Sly of the UK group Hijack. He just came and stood right in front of the ballot. I mean, I appreciate a good protest, but well, see the picture.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So this is the girl that does the NPC behaviour.
Oh yeah. I've seen the videos of her doing it.
But then this is what she actually looks like. Colour of her skin, bro. But I found the actual. 1 second, I'm sure I've got it on TikTok.
Oh, there's a filter that makes you look white.
Yeah. Where is it? Okay, before we wrap this up then, on the first episode, D, you asked a really interesting question. I'd say we should add it back on every time we get someone in.
What?
Okay, so, first of all, let me just tell you what I was going to tell you before. So, you know the whole Wu-Tang thing, innit?
Yeah.
I've ever since seeing Wu-Tang, I'm like, this is my Wu, innit? So I was telling P, he's the genius, innit? You're the chef. I'm the abbot.
What?
And then number 4, D'Artagnan, who doesn't know he's going to be part of the podcast, but he is. He's either meth or... he's ghost still. He's ghost. He's ghost. He's 100% ghost. So,
I
yeah.
wanted to be old dirty bastard, but you want that.
I know, yeah. I was thinking of what
Nah, man, you're the chef, bro. I know how this goes together, man. You man are my orchestra, you see, D, I need you. I need your reality. You be near to the floor because you don't stand up. I know.
What was the question?
The question was, the actual question was, what's the first memory or what's a big memory that comes up when you think of me? Like, so obviously me and D have already done it, so you do it for me, you do it for D, and we'll do it for you. So
basically, what try and think the hardest is first memory.
Not your first memory, just a memory that, yeah, go on, D.
Like, when you think of the wall, what do you think of?
What memory comes up, I guess. So. Like, for me, okay, so for me...
I can't remember what I said about you, but I remember
I said for you, bitch, you need to learn how to walk. We're not going back into that story. Go back to the first episode if you want to hear it. For me, with you, P, my memory is we was at Chins, innit? Because like you weren't like P weren't man them like that properly, innit? Like,
I guess I Smoke Bomb Ninja.
Yeah, Smoke Bomb Ninja. So like it was on like Chin's doorstep, innit? And we're like, P's like, alright, so what you doing? He's like, we think we're gonna go somewhere. It's like, alright then, boy. It's like, yo, no, come back, you can roll in it. Because you know when you're first rolling with someone, you don't know what you can come to and what you can't come to. So P was a Smoke Bomb Ninja, like he'd be halfway down the road after he said bye-bye, you get me? Like, alright, we're going up to Zeph's, innit? We're going up to flipping Darren's, we're going up to Jason's, you get me? P's gone, cause I don't know these, man, you get me? It's like, no, roll, you're coming. Yeah, Smoke Bomb Ninja's the first memory that comes up for me. Yeah, because that was the idea. It's like a sketch, innit? Like, you turn around to Paul and before you puff the smoke, you get me? Man's gone already halfway down the road. I'd love to turn it into an actual skit.
I'm still trying to acquire smoke bombs, I'm not lying. I'd love to go.
Yeah. Nah, I'm actually going to turn it into a skit one day. Seriously. D, when did you guys even meet? Obviously through me.
I think the first time we met was when you came round to me.
Yeah, I've been to your house. I think that was the first time. But then at Clover's baby shower.
The shower.
Yeah.
Oh, because you actually turned up on. You two turned up on time, innit?
Yeah. I pulled my back trying to move.
Yeah, the sickest beard ever, and I was like, I'm trying to get a
beard goals and that. The bearded one.
He doesn't grow properly, bro. It still annoys me now.
I had to cut mine down, man. Well, I didn't mean to cut it down this far. Just you the guard mistakes, innit?
Did you blow on it?
Dickhead.
I've been going for years.
Wow. Nah, man, that's deep. P knows how hard this has been for me.
Well, when it was literally just a mustache and a tiny bit on the chin.
Yeah, dickhead. Alright then, P, what about you then? What? It doesn't have to be like the main memory, just something that comes up that makes you think.
I'm gonna have to go with initial because my memory's not the best really, innit? He's behind college.
Behind college? Yeah.
Smoking around by the pool round back of
the Fed man then.
The Fed damn.
Yeah.
Where we got searched.
Okay, so in our younger days we may have dabbled with the devil's cabbage.
The devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce.
So I'm starting the year. Devil's lettuce.
So we was round the back of college having a bit of devil's lettuce in it, and some policemen come. This is the dumbest thing you've ever done in our entire life. So we seen them coming from far off in it. From missions, I've gone P dash that. It's like yeah. Boom. So the policemen come. Oh, we can smell it, lads. Da da da. And they started going on like this. We think it's you. So they've done a little walk around and they've walked behind the log we're sitting on. Yeah. And the spliff's there on the floor.
We quickly finished the first one.
Yeah.
And we had the second one, which was inside a cigarette box.
Oh.
So I just went,
that's
tag box over my shoulder. These motherfucking police, man. It's so hard to get us all to basically one of us to flip on the rest of us.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we know who it's going to be you or it's going to be you. Now just tell us.
Motherfucker destroyed a whole box of fags just to make a point, and it just took the weed out. It was like, oh well, fuck your fags then. Dashed on the floor, stomped and pushed into it. It's like, one of you could have tried to run away. This is the most baited I think we'd ever been by the police at that point.
Yeah.
It's like, well, one of you could have run away. One of you should have tried to run for it.
Yeah.
Why is it trying to
No. Now this is the mad thing he said. What is it? Because I got searched in it, then I walked behind the policeman to go stand by P who been searched in it, and he goes, "Oh, watch that, mate! I'm trained to kill at the drop of a hat."
Yeah.
I goes to him like, "Isn't that illegal?"
It's like,
He was one of them ex-army guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That day at the park, man, after college, was it Reload and Danimal?
And there was one other person. There's somebody that didn't.
Reload?
Is it Rory? Remember Short Rory?
Oh shit, Short Rory.
I think he was just there.
Yeah, I think he was just hanging out. Yeah,
because it was me, you, and Christian that were enjoying us.
Yes.
And then them two were just there just to.
Yeah, do the
witness,
thing.
I suppose.
Yeah. But yeah,
that pops in. That pops in pretty regular.
And what about this retrobate then?
Probably the same.
Is this the first time coming to me?
We don't really see each other that much.
No, it's just
because I will say this. I think I'd met you once, maybe before that, because obviously I know about the wheelchair thing.
Yeah.
And then when obviously this is when I was living in the flat on the 3rd floor.
Oh yeah, it was that big old flat, weren't it?
You carried the wheelchair, and I was just like, oh, we're gonna have to help you up somehow in it. And you were just like, nah. I just started walking. But then I was just like,
bitch needs to learn how to walk.
I was just like, in my mind, I was like, that's sick. He just doesn't give a fuck. He could have just said, you know, I'll fucking carry me up the fucking stairs.
You know what? His whole flat used to kill me.
Oh, that was
when they used to come to yours, I was like out of breath for a fucking 20 minutes. And they'd be like, you ready to go? Let's go.
Whenever I look at yards and that, I'm like, oh, that's sick now, man. That's gonna be bullshit for D, man. I have to get a ramp. But then I don't know, not like I'm extra sensitive, but my nan was like disabled as well. She was in a wheelchair, so I was like, I don't know, it's always been in my life, innit? But yeah.
Same pretty much, isn't it? Because for one reason or another.
Yeah.
Where I grew up to what Cos was like.
Yeah, trust me.
So yeah, sitting there.
Anyways, this is it for the day.
This must be the longest.
Yeah,
this has got to hit 2 hours.
So we'll split it into 2, man. Make it part 1 and part 2, and we'll do 1 week, 1 Wednesday, 1 the next week, Wednesday.
I will say this, I listened to a podcast, it only comes out, they've only recently started coming out for 2 weeks. That shit's 3.5 hours long, bro. Yeah, but they'll deliberately put a break in there. Yeah. So if you want to stop, if you need to stop, you can go bang 1.5 hours, pause.
Before Joe Rogan was a waste, man, I used to try and listen to his. They're just like too long.
I've only ever listened to 1 episode all the way through.
I just get bits on flipping finger. But yeah, flip the vibe. The team's expanding. P's gonna pop in every now and then.
Yeah, whenever you're happy to have him.
You might not hear him, you might, who knows. But yeah, everyone have a good day. I hope you listen to the shit. Like, follow, comment. We still ain't getting no interaction, but I guess we're kind of speaking to ourselves and family, so fuck you up at Christmas. Wow. Alright, we out.
So, peace.